Hello, friends. I almost didn't do a stream today. Oh no, that's the wrong resolution. Let's fix that. There we go. Yay! Hi guys. How you all doing? John and Phelan and Enders, Mr. Video Games, Bob Job. It makes me giggle every time. Daniel, welcome aboard, friends. Welcome aboard. Like I said, I almost wasn't going to do a stream today. I was kind of feeling a bit gross, a bit sick, but it's alright. I'll slam some coffee and I'll get stuck into some Rimworld and, we'll see what we can do. Double M, good morning. Or good evening if that's what time it is when you are. I know, I'm sorry, man. Feeling good? Feeling bad? It does feel bad. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning for me. Alright, I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm still warming up. Still limbering up. Trying to get, all funky-like. Phelan. Here, look, I'll write that down now. I should, actually. Can I please do G'day, mate? Oh, you understand? It's been a rough week, honestly. It's been a rough couple of weeks. So I got promoted recently, and I have to fly to Sydney basically every week at the moment for 2 days. And yeah, that's starting to be a little bit hurty. What do we got here? Who asked for G'day, mate? Bob Job. Biography of the Sledgehammer. Your faction will be a new tribe, 3 people chosen from 10. We get Planet Killer in 136 days. No trader caravans. Can never build orbital trade beacon. And start with 81 sandstone tables. Tiring much? Yeah, man. It's super tiring at the moment. And then I made the mistake of staying up until 2 a.m. this morning, playing Factorio with a friend. So that was a bit rough. Hey Bryce, welcome aboard. Drink some go juice. Here it is, right here. Does anyone have a good seed? Cards. I tried G'day Mate, but there's not really a huge amount going on there. There's not a huge amount going on there. I want to have, we'll try one with an apostrophe there. 35% chance of slothful. Everyone's naked. And so the interstellar planet killer is, is not super crazy. What's this one? Aha! G'day, mate. Characters and creatures explode on death. Bomb radius 6.9. We start with a Tech Prof sub-persona core, 87 simple meals, 586 raccoon meat, 32 sandstone chunks, 50 high explosive mortar shells, and 59 ballistic shields. There are also 73 lizard skin parkas scattered about the map, and a whole metric poop ton of bullets. Death Feud 4666. We'll try that one next. I reckon this one's a goer. What do you think? This is G'day Mate with a capital G and an apostrophe. Because of course it is. Exploding people, it was creepers, suicide bombers, and explosive Yes, exactly. Ravish, welcome aboard. Welcome to the party, pal. Shall we do it? Let's do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to go Randy rough. We usually do medium, don't we? We usually do medium. We'll try medium. We'll get on with that. And that's going to be... Oh, that was a G apostrophe day, mate. And we'll do the full generation. Shablam. And we'll see how we go with our exploding people today. I always love playing with exploding people. Do medium. Okay, cool. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since I played. I feel kind of rusty, honestly. I haven't been playing really any video games at all. My playtime in the last 2 weeks has been 20 hours. on Steam, which is, that's nothing. Like, I usually do 20 hours in a weekend. But yeah, so it's a little bit, in the PA series, are you going to try and escape from your prison once you're done with the series? Evan, you should check. I actually, I put up the finale of Prison Architect just this morning, about 20 minutes ago. The finale went up. We failed. It finally exploded. Things went very poorly. And yes, I will do an escape mode from that, but I'm going to leave it for a little while. I'm going to maybe do something. I think I might do a Rimworld series, honestly. I got a little idea for one, but I've been scrambling around to try and find some mods that sort of suit it, but I haven't been able to find anything so far. Oh, hey, look, I just got a notification that I'm streaming. Awesome. Thanks, YouTube. That helps. I'll just set my phone to mute so that we don't have that problem again. So yes, I definitely will be doing an escape mode. Speaking of, have you been? I've been good, Rav. I've been really busy with my new job, but it's going to be interesting, this new job. It's very, very busy. Okay, let's go. Temperate forest, flat. Oh, it's going to be a flat one. A flat map, and where are we starting? How close to those enemies there? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's start there, and we'll see what we can do, shall we? Here we go. Random deaths of the dogs on that last stream, I know. From Rimworld mods, run and gun. Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't actually checked that one out. I've got a couple of ideas of things that I could do to make an interesting series. Wow, these guys are all... they're not too bad, are they? Cooking. We could do with a bit of cooking. Let's bring in a cook. We'll keep our botanist for plants and animals. Okay, great. And then a psychiatric patient. Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't know if we really need that. We need someone who's going to be, like, in construction. Is there anyone who has some good construction? Bish Bosch. Bosch? No? This one? Man, these guys aren't really great. You have a pyro who doesn't firefight. Oh, really? Oh. Well, that's a shame. Because as a herbalist, the cooking and plants would be handy for growing and doing that sort of thing, like growing and cutting wood. Gay, slowpoke, nimble, pessimist, night owl. Oh. Jealous and kind? We've got no one that's really got any good construction. This is rough. Alright, hang on. Ready? We're just going to do one randomize on each of these, and we'll roll with whatever we have. Boom. Let's start. I just randomized them up. Didn't even look. Didn't even try and predict what was going to go on. We're just going to, like, barrel in and rando our way through this. Right next to an ancient danger. What a starting spot. Okay. What's all this then? Look at all these ballistic shields. Oh, bless. We've got some mortar shells over here. Clayton Miller, I make you angry. Oh, that's not nice. Hurricane, Jim, Jeff, welcome aboard. At least I can stop the bullets, that's true. I won't have any problems with getting shot in this game. There's my Tech Prof Sub-Persona core. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to really find useful with that one. I don't think it's really going to do me any good. Let's find ourselves a starting spot. So, Ancient Danger here, but there are probably going to be some good minerals that we want in there. I guess... I mean, there's a little hill over here that we could play with. And not really much of anything else. Okay, let's get ourselves into... Ooh. Here? Yes. Yes, I think this spot's going to be a good one. Ancient Danger. Yeah. That's in here. This room here is going to be full of potentially giant mega spiders and horrible things like that. It's always a fun thing when that happens. Sometimes you tunnel in, like I've tunneled in the past and there's been a couple of little bugs. But, you know, they've been easily dispatched and everything's been fine. And then I've tunneled in sometimes in the past and it's, you know, basically full of giant mega spiders that just kill you pretty much instantly. They have massive guns. Like, some of them have mini guns, and they just absolutely drill you, and you die. So it's not great. It's not the best, all told. It can be fun as a, you know, a later on sort of thing. Sometimes there are crypto sleep caskets in there, which are pretty awesome. Because, like, if you've got a person who's not doing well, who's sick, or wounded in some horrible way, you can then shove them into the crypto sleep casket, and then they'll just, you know, stay there until you have the technology to fix them up. Domsdays are big, Seth. Doomsdays, I assume you mean. What are we going to do here, guys? Let's get a... I tell you what. Let's get a cheeky growing zone down, like there, to get us started. We'll get that in with some rice. And then what we'll do... This is steel? Okay, cool. What we'll do is we'll build ourselves some little huts in this area, just to sort of get ourselves underway. We don't yet have any. Okay, good. There we go. Alright, so we get ourselves... Should we build out from this guy? Why no Prison Architect video for 2 days? Twilight, I know. I'm so sorry. I felt really bad about that. I have been traveling quite a bit for work recently, and it's been kind of grueling, and I just ran out. I recorded up a bunch. I knew that I was going to be traveling, but then I had a surprise journey that I had to take. Like, I wasn't planning on doing this particular trip, but then I did the trip and kind of ran out of videos. So I'm going to try and plan up a bit better for this week so that I don't run out. But it's going to be a bit difficult because, like, I've run out of Prison Architect. The finale went up today. So from here, I don't know. It's going to be maybe some Rimworld. You can also make a prison in this game. Totally. We could do that. We can do that, Seth. No worries. And Spice Mistro, the scenario that we have today was G'day, mate, which gives us 3 people, which we arrive in drop pods. We explode on death like a bomb, and we start off with a bunch of just random stuff scattered around the map, which I need to go and gather up. But I'm trying to get myself a little room here to get us started. Let's mark this up. Let's get a roof area, because I don't know if they're actually building a roof just yet. There we go. Okay. So that's our first little shack that we can huddle ourselves into and hide from the elements. We can get some sleeping spots down to get us started, and then we can change that out to some beds momentarily. And let's see. The map is scattered with a whole bunch of meat and all of this ammo that's floating about, but we don't have a gun to use that ammo in, so it's basically just going to be fireworks if there's a lightning storm. And it said that there was going to be some simple meals dotted about as well, but so far I haven't seen any. I don't really want to do the, like, you know, select everything on the map, because there's a whole bunch of, like, parkas and stuff that I kind of don't really need. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where those simple meals have disappeared to. If you spot them while we're panning about, do let me know, because I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of those as a, you know, initial food source. I think that'd be kind of handy. Aha. Is this... No, that's ammo. Okay. It does, like, it says simple meal, right? Start with simple meal times 87. Where? Because we started... Am I going blind? We started here. I do not see any simple meals there. Mouse cursor is not aligned correctly. Oh, is that still happening? Oh, there they are. It's... Yeah, okay, hang on. Well, what I can do... Let's go to options. No, hang on. I've got a better way. I can do this. I knew I forgot to do something. And I could select this monitor, and I have to hard set it to 1080p. Right? And then when we go back into the game... oh dear. Okay, well now it's even more broken. Oh, I had this last time and I had the same issue. So now I can only see like the corner of the screen, which is not great. Aha. Aha. There. Okay, great. So now it should be aligned correctly. So if I click on these rocks, there we go. Is that better? You can sell clothing and other objects? Yes. But I don't want to waste too much time gathering it up just yet. I want to get to work on building out a bunch of... You know what? I'm just going to extend this growing zone. Expand. Get that out to there. Don't break things, sir. It was definitely... Yes, I definitely broke things very badly. It's not the best when you do that sort of thing. Let's get some more wood chopped up here. So we can get a little bit more action underway. And hopefully, these guys will be doing okay. Mood and food. Mood and food. Very bad. Okay, so what we'll do is when they wake up in the morning, I'll send one of them off to go and get all of those simple meals, although I think they're already on their way to do that. No? Yes? You getting those? Great. Good work, guys. Bring those back. Store them up in the storeroom, which is currently just a dirt pile. And then we'll hopefully be able to get those moved inside. I tell you what we'll do is we'll get a cheeky little stockpile zone in here that can be for food. We'll clear all, tick foods, done. Great. It's very nice to meet people. Yeah, Ancient Danger might be a good seed. That might be something fun to experiment with. Alright. Where are we? Let's go. Let's get some stuff underway. Let's get deconstruction going on for here. We'll bust into this little steel spot. And we can use this. And then we're going to get some components and some additional steel here. It's all nice and nearby. And we'll get this floor ripped up as well. This one right here. Just maximize the amount of steel we have lying about. We'll see if we can get some power online sooner rather than later. It's always something that I leave until way too late. So this time I'm going to try and do it right up front. Get it underway. Sound like a good idea? Good idea. Right. Power. Right there. Yeah, that should be good. And then we just need to get our growing zone extended so it covers out the front of the wind turbine. So we never have any trees growing up in there. Let's get another one. Another one just behind it. And we can make that for... Do we have anyone that can grow any heel root? No. Well, let's go for potatoes then. Sure, why not? Nice and simple and easy. Johnny kills it. Sorry you're late. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I was late starting. I was like 20 minutes late. If I were playing, I would make a building and put the clothing in it there. Don't worry, that's on the cards. It's on the cards, but food is a priority. And there's two ways to get food at the moment. One would have been keeping that meat, but you know, we were a bit too slow on refrigerating it. And two is then to get this rice underway. So that's the priority for me at the moment. Did I miss the last stream? No, Mr. Video Game. You did not. I did not stream last week because I was away. I was well, I can tell you the story. I went up to the Dandenongs to my cousin's wedding. Dandenongs is like a lovely hilly region east of Melbourne. And yeah, my cousin got married to a lovely young man. He's like a really, you know, really sharp as a tack, clever guy. You're going to be playing Fortnite? No, you're not. Anyway, really nice guy. Really lovely couple. Like, watching those two, like, the happiness that they had together was delightful. It was really, really nice. So, you know, it was, all in all, a good weekend. A really good weekend. There was lots of drinking involved, as you may expect from a wedding. That is... It felt long for me as well, Mr. Video Games. It was an extremely, extremely long weekend. But that's okay. It's okay. It's fine to be It's fine to be very, very busy. That's sometimes a good thing. Where are we? Minor break risk. Okay, Adrian. What do you need, buddy? Rest and recreation. It's okay, we got you. We have. Sorry, I'll watch and play. What do we got? We got a rare Thrumbos. That's lovely. These things are delightful. Look at them. Look how elegant this guy is. Meandering about. Just cruising. No relationships. Seems nice and healthy. Nothing to do. They're interesting, those guys. You can actually kill them and take their horn, which then sells for a very high price. But usually I just let them go because they are cranky when they're provoked. If you try and attack them, they will mess you up. They absolutely will. So it's best not to do that if you can avoid it. Plus intelligence. KOS or let it go? Let it go. I don't have the wherewithal to kill anything at the moment. I mean, Tony, Moilanen, and Adrian currently have 0 guns between them, which is actually probably not a good place for me to be. I should maybe consider, I guess, we can do a crafting spot. Let's see, production. Wow, it's been like two weeks since I played, so I'm getting a little bit. Where am I? What do I do? How do I play this game? And we can make a short bow. Wait, does anyone actually have any? Okay, shooting 2.62, good melee bow. Not much. And, okay, so it looks like melee is actually going to be the way to go on this map, or with these people. I can make a couple of clubs. That'll be fine. Club. Or knife? Knife. Let's have 2 knives. Let's have 3 knives. Why not? We can be the Shank Gang. G'day, mate. That's not a knife. That's it. That's what we got. All right. 3 Crocodile Dundees. Ready to stab anyone that comes onto this map. Top of the morning to you. I hope your travels went as planned and lots of fun was had. It was great, Kelly. Thank you. It's been a hectic 2 weeks. An extremely hectic 2 weeks. But good fun nonetheless. Good fun. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of work to be done, lots of people to be met, lots of hands to be shook and all that sort of fun stuff. So it's been top of the morning. Fiddle-dee-dee. That's... Wait a minute, what am I doing? I've just realized I've created 3 knives. We've got the bomb... we've got the freaking bomb scenario here, exploding on death. So, yeah, knives aren't really a good idea on this map, are they? Let's make ourselves some short bows instead. 2, 3, and then we'll make some stone arrows. 2, 3, I guess 10 of those? Should be fine? That'll be fine. Seth, on your side it's buffering. Excellent quality for everyone else by the looks of things. Are you ever going to do an Astro Tries again, Twilight Demon? Yes, I am. And honestly, the reason why I haven't done one recently is because I've been traveling and getting about so much. I've had to sort of do a bit of batch recording and go back to that old school way instead of just doing things on the fly and having a bit of time to do what I want to do. What are we going to... Okay, here we go. Faction. Let's go the Dundees. And try 2 more arrows so they each have 4. It's a little laggy, but it's fine now. Moylan thinks that we should give the settlement a name. Let's call it, that's not a knife. Mate. Get it together. Right. Where was we? Right. Transport pod. Hello. Oh. Henrik landed. Well, he did land, I suppose. He's an enemy space refugee of the Dart Raptors. He is not doing well, quite frankly. Unless we get over there rather quickly, he's going to bleed to death in 6 hours. And he's not too far away, but by the time I get there, and set up a medical bed for him, I think it's going to be a little bit late for him. I think he's going to be a little bit messed up. Let's just double check him before we give up on him entirely. What skills do you have? Ooh, shooting. Oh. Plants and crafting, a bit of passion there. But aside from that, yeah, look, he's a run and gunner. I mean, he's a pirate, basically. So, I guess we could look at rescuing him for that. What is he? An apocalypse survivor. Oh, he's only 18 years old. Huh. Nah. We'll let him go. We'll ignore him. It is going to potentially cause a fire, which hopefully won't cause us any problems. Let's see. Let's see. We'll see how we go. Is that him? Yep. Okay. Okay. There was no fire. Actually, yeah. Let's go and check him out. We'll create a little grave for him over here. Just to be nice. Just to be nice. We're not monsters. We're not monsters in this place. We're actually, reasonably nice people. -1 intelligence, -1 crew. Look, it would have been nice to look after him, but honestly, simply wasn't going to be able to get there in time. Why have we got someone starving? My Lannon. I don't know why she's starving. There's plenty of food right here. They're going to spoil in 21 hours, though. Yikes. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We need to get the food situation turned up to 11 right away. And to do that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create another building that can go, I guess, sort of up like this. Right, and then down like that. We'll pop a door right here. So this building is going to be the bedroom, barracks kind of area. And then this room I'm going to turn into the cool room, right? The storeroom for all of our food. Is no one mining? Do we not have anyone who can mine? Yes. Lana can mine, but she's busy constructing at the moment, I see. Well, let's get Tony doing some construction as well. I mean, you're both pretty terrible. And then cooking and... yeah, that should be fine. That should be good. Okay. No one else can mine. I mean, Tony's got a skill of 0, but I don't really want to send her in to do that because I feel it'll be a waste of resources. The food count looked like an infinity sign for some reason. A little bit. Cheeky 69. Excuse me. Is there any more steel? Yes, there is. Okay, so we can just deconstruct this steel. God, where are all the buttons? It's been 2 weeks since I played the game, and I'm like, I don't know where all the buttons are. Though I did play a whole bunch of Factorio last night, so my brain's kind of in Factorio mode at the moment. Which is, oh man, what a game that one is. It is so easy to lose just hours and hours and hours. Like, a buddy of mine and I sat down to play Factorio last night and went, oh yeah, we'll just play for a couple of hours. And then all of a sudden it was 2 a.m. And we just had absolutely no idea that time had passed. It's quite an incredible game in that respect. And something that, I mean, I'd love to do a series about Factorio. Good morning, Loco Hombre. And we're getting raided by a dude with a gun. Oh dear. Why? Oh no, it's the material that's on the map. Is making my people too rich as far as the game is concerned. Alright, hang on. Let's check this out. Who can do some crafting? Is it really... I don't think we're going to be able to do it in time, are we? Yeah, I'm pretty messed up. I'm not going to have some fun this turn. Can we just bum rush him? Let's try that. We'll see if we can slide everyone into this building. And then we'll just jump around the corner and ace him. Okay, ready guys? No, I've messed that up. Okay. Where's he going? Whoop, whoop. Quick. Is he just going to steal my stuff? Is that his game? He's going to steal himself a Parker and run. Use the indoor... grab some logs and ambush him. Oh, crap. Logs. Quick, guys, run. I forgot about the logs. I always forget about the logs. I would hide, but I get the feeling that he's not gonna wait too long. Like he's gonna jump up on me. Let's go. You can equip this wood, and then equip wood. Okay, great. What is he doing? Is he just hanging outside? He's banging on the walls. Use the inside building as a trap? I got nothing to make a trap out of at this stage. Should we go in? This guy, I know, he's like, how do I get in through a door? I'll break in through the corner of the wall. Nice work, mate. I mean, he's not exactly a rocket scientist. What is this guy anyway? Intellectual 4.58, and yet, oh, don't you dare. No, that's a, no. Okay, we're just gonna give him a little tickle. A little tickle with a stick. Here we go. Give him a little club. We'll steal his gun. Is he running? Oh, jeez. Have we cheesed him out of his gun? He basically just threw his gun on the ground. A steel deadfall trap. I know. I would if I could. Trust me. Who's got some shooting? Okay. Moylian. Grab that. Oh, it's... okay, we don't have any ammo for it. Okay, don't do that then. Let's just club him. Let's just go. Alright. So now that that's taken care of, let's run... Come on. No. Dang it. Alright, quick. Lure him back this way. Come on, Tony. Kite him. No. No. What have I done? Alright. I just want to try and cripple this guy. Can we cripple him, please? Just put him down a little bit. What are you equipped with? They've thrown away their sticks. Retroeruptus, g'day. Pick it up and shoot him. I don't think there's any ammo. Is there any ammo? Shiza, there is. Okay, quick. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Man in Black. Wait, they're kidnapping? He's kidnapping one of my dudes. Oh, rough. Okay, Fitz is not going to make it there in time. And we can darn well try. How healthy is this dude? He's just bruised. He's just had the absolute bejesus bruised out of him. These guys are bleeding to death in 14 hours. I'm not doing well. Rocket Games, hello. He has a knife too? Yeah, I know. I looked at the knives early on and I thought, nah, I don't want to use that. We won't do that. Who's the black guy? This is the Man in Black. Sensing trouble, a mysterious man in black has arrived. Will he be able to set things right in these parts? And he's got like a duster and a cowboy hat on. And he comes equipped with a pistol right off the bat. Unfortunately, it's he's not in time to help those guys. So these guys in here are going to die. So we need to medical them up. Fitz, rescue, and then rescue Tony. Super rapido. Let's go. Actually, I think Tony needs to go first. And then Moylianen. Oh my goodness me. Beans, hello. I've really beans this one up. That was not a good fight. That was not a good fight in any sense of the imagination. Actually, it doesn't even need to be medical. It can just be a sleeping spot. They're going to get infections and stuff from, you know, lying on the ground wounded, but hey-ho. Fitz, do you have any doctoring skills? Okay. So, 4... It's not bad. Staggeringly ugly. That's not great. Alright, so that didn't go terribly well. And we traded one of our original guys for the Man in Black. So it's not the best. It's not a good... It's an inauspicious start. Let's put it that way. It's going to be human traffic now. I know, right? Keep an eye out. One of the slave traders will come around at a certain point in the future, and we'll be able to buy him back. We've got some starvation happening. Has she got... What's her bio say? Oh, she's a gourmand. Yeah. No? Yeah, hunger rate multiplier plus 50%. Also staggeringly ugly. Very interesting. You go on summer break in 4 days? Nice. Very nice. Be able to watch more of your videos. There's plenty of them up there. I mean, with the... I tell you what, though. I'm a bit sad about yesterday. Like, I was just flat out of videos, out of time. And I couldn't get... I couldn't get a video online. Corn syrup. Oh, lovely. We'll grab that up. I just couldn't get a video up. I just was out of time. And that's the first time since I started this channel that I've had a break of 2 days between videos. So I'm a bit bummed out about that, honestly. So that's why today I put a video up and... we're out of food. I put a video up and I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to stream anyway. Even if it's a short stream, because I want to do some recording this afternoon, I at least wanted to put a stream up. Alright. Let's get ourselves some berries. And then let's get ourselves... a fireplace? A nutrient paste dispenser? That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick quite nicely. I mean, we could just donk that right there. But we need some more... Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Can anyone do some mining? Anyone? Okay. Basically, no, is the answer. Awesome. That's handy. Get that hunting on. Harvest that rice. Hunting is a no-no. Harvest rice. Yeah, sure, totally. But hunting, when characters and creatures explode on death, is a very difficult thing to do. And I have not had much luck with being able to hunt things when I've done one of these explodey scenarios. But the rice is coming along. Oh, Tony, what? What was that? Tony shared beliefs on the inevitability of suffering. Oh, Tony, mate. You're not doing well at the moment, are you? Spoke badly of Fitz's face. Awesome. Yeah, the rice is coming along, because it's in a nice, rich patch of soil here. What? Oh, a heat wave, of course. Alright, Fitz, do me a favour, mate. Let's see what we can do about getting at least a passive cooler in here. I was hoping that I was going to be able to get a refrigerator online. Watch your stream for about 30 minutes until another YouTuber starts to stream? Oh, Rocket Games. Burn. Why you gotta be like that? Have I ever streamed an escape mode of Prison Architect? No. No, I haven't. And that's probably not a bad... Actually, you know what? Cancel that. That's probably not a bad way to do it, Loco. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I should save the escape mode for next weekend. And, yeah, have it as the escape mode. In fact, I could do escape modes for, like, a whole bunch of my old prisons. Just random, like... Should someday escape. So some of the earlier ones, Twilight, I have done that for. In fact, quite a few of them, where I've run through, and played the scenario through until I fail, until everything goes completely pear-shaped, and then I get thrown into the prison, and I go, okay, well now I have to escape. And that's like my most popular video is one of my escape mode videos, which has had quite a few views recently. The Needy Nerds prison. Yeah, totally. That one's... It'll definitely happen. Definitely happen. But I might break it up a little bit. I kind of want to change things about and do a few different things over the next week or two. Just to make things a little bit more interesting. You'll need to expand the land for the prison soon. Depends, Beans. If you watch today's video... Gonna need a lot of passive coolers depending on where you spawn. Well, it's 22 degrees inside at the moment, which is not too bad. It's 36 degrees outside. I want to try and get some... So what are you actually doing, Fitz? Where are you going? Deconstructing steel wall. Okay, cool. I hope that he's not going to, like, get messed up by the heat wave and being outside. It is nighttime, though, which is great. And you know what? That reminds me, because he was a night owl. I'm just going to unrestrict everyone. He was a night owl, so... If he wants to run around in the evening, when it's cooler, although it's still 38 degrees, I was going to say, when it's cooler at nighttime, it'd be better, but Should do more escape mode. Yeah, I will, Bryce. Don't worry. I guess the difficult thing about escape mode is it's not super easy to make a full video of it, if that makes sense. Like one of my early ones, I wasn't as efficient with escaping as what people were happy with, and then they screamed at me for not escaping quickly enough. And then in the most recent one, I kept dying over and over again, and I kept doing retakes, and that felt nice. But that was a really violent, extremely violent prison. So, I don't know, it's kind of tricky. There have been some where I've gone, all right, guys, today I'm going to escape from this prison, and then I walk straight out through the front door, and it's not, you can't make a YouTube series or even a YouTube video out of 30 seconds of walking out a gate. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. He wears black. Of course he likes the night. I am the night. I will feed you this prepared survival meal. Keep you going through this hot summer. That needy nerd's prison is going to be a bugger to escape. You're right, Kelly. I've already looked at it and had a bit of a look around to see what's it's summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store enough food to survive. You build a walk-in refrigerator. Thanks, game. I know that. It is definitely going to be an absolute pain in the jacksie to get out of, because there are just so many... It's just a meat grinder in that place. And even while I'm in there, that fully open intake where it's like 100 odd people per day, that's still going to be happening. The place is still going to be filling up more and more and more as time goes along. So I'd be very interested to see how difficult that is to escape. I might do a few test runs this evening and see what it's going to be like. But yeah, I will definitely escape the needy nerd's prison. It helps if you burn it all to the ground. I totally will, Bryce. I mean, that is definitely a good way to escape. It's an easy way to do some damage. The only problem is I tend to put my offices, which is where you can easily get... So I think if memory serves, there's 2 places where you can get a lighter. One is an office, and they're all secured in a staff-only zone that's very difficult to get to. And the other area is, I believe, the visitation area. You can get one from the visitation area as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I did it last time. Yeah, visitation. So I could get in there, but that's also sealed off, and it's minimum security only. So if I get bumped up to maximum security at any point, like for murdering someone, for example, or even, high levels of injury, I'm going to get locked out of that area. And as soon as I step in there, the guards are going to pounce on me, and I'll have to fight them, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Starting a fire with human bombs is not going to end well. Oh, in this? No, it's not going to be good. Well, at least this time it's bombs. So the last time I played this, we had, instead of bombs, it was like a fire bomb. And it just caused an absolute havoc. What do you think about the new World War Z game? I honestly don't know, Rocco. I haven't seen it at all. You'd be crammed into that dormitory you made with all my pals? Yeah, I know. It's going to be, well... There was... Oh, God, it's going to be dangerous. And some of them are really violent, too. Some of them are, like, really rough gang members. So there's going to be some danger ahead in my Prison Architect series. Did you ever play any more Surviving Mars? Steam is having a sale this weekend. I haven't yet, John, no. I would like to get back into it. And, the DLCs are coming up. Shortly. So, what do you think as far as this colony? Any game plans? Well, hang on. I'll finish John's question. Yeah, Green Planet and Project Laika. Oh, hello. After the raid. So, Dart Raptors have arrived. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. They currently have Franz, who has a club. So, we're going to have some fun with Franz, who's got a reasonable shooting skill. Well, who's actually not going to die? Blood loss hidden. What? Is he bleeding internally? Is that what that is? I've never seen that before. I have never seen blood loss hidden before. That is very interesting. I'll have to come back and look at that again. So, poor shooting, no shooting. I think it's going to be the man in black that's going to do all the shooting in this one. And we can let the other guys, I guess, just biff the guy when he comes too close. It's shy. Yeah. Please don't look at me. I'm so nervous, self-conscious. Self-conscious about my terrifying internal bleeding. I mean, if that is internal bleeding, that's not a good thing. That's a pretty bad thing. Oh, they're out, Loco. Okay. Well, that's a reasonable reason for me to start playing. Freaking Surviving Mars again. Sorry, I'm reading all of the posts here and not concentrating too deeply. It's a reasonable reason to start Surviving Mars. Because yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, the Leica one interested me, but the Green Planet one sounds like utter blast. You went from my second to first favorite YouTuber because of my old favorite made a Roblox stream. Don't worry, I won't be making Roblox streams. Although my Apex video is due to go. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely kidding. I don't know. I probably should. I probably should have a look into some of those games, I suppose. Maybe. But Roblox, like, at a glance, I've looked at it and gone, okay, Roblox, what's that all about? Oh, there's a whole bunch of Robux. Like, there's a money system behind it. Okay, not interested. Like, anything that has a microtransaction system built into it, no matter how noble they say that they're trying to be about it, at the end of the day, is just generally horrible. And I don't like it. Oh dear. Is Fitz no Roblox? I don't know. I'm sure some people like it, but it's just... wearing my heart on my sleeve here. Microtransactions are the future. No, I like macro transactions, thank you. Macro transactions where I can go, here is my money. Oh, thank you. I will play this game now. I like that. Even DLCs are fine. I'm happy with that. And like Paradox walks that line. They're fairly cheeky with their DLCs. They are kind of pricey. What am I doing? Electric stove. We need to get some food underway. Paradox do tend to make a lot of DLCs, which is fine. Fitz, where are you, mate? We need to be mindful. We need to be mindful of France. So, with that in mind, could you step up to here, please? And we'll shoot his silly spiked head. Cannot hit target. Uh-oh. Run. That didn't work. I was expecting that to be much, much more effective. Okay. So we come back a little bit. And then he's set to aimed shot. That's probably for the best. Here we go. Okay. We were just outside of the blast zone. That's nice. Alright. What's this guy? Do we just bury him? That's fine. Fitz, back to work, buddy. Microtransactions equal pay to win. In a lot of cases, yes. In a lot of cases, they absolutely do. And look, I've spoken to people who say, oh, look, it's fine. I mean, it's there for people who want to jump the queue. And, if you're really serious about the game, you can get all of the things. I would rather pay for a game than pay for tiny parts of a game. Exactly. Just eat him. Well, I could do that. But I kind of don't want to at this stage. I don't think it's really necessary for me to start eating humans just yet. Oh, the internal bleeding has stopped on Tony. And, alright, so these guys are sort of in severe pain, but getting back up and running very shortly. We need to get this rice harvested up, ideally. Yeah, Fitz is kitted out. How many he's actually got on him? He's got, oh, one left. He's down to his last. He's still got some AP 44 Magnum cartridges and a bit of silver as well, which is awesome. But I don't think... Who are these guys? What are you doing? What do you want? Are you just wandering about? These two fat guys with bowler hats just strolling through my area here? Fair enough. Alright, Fitz is doing his best to build things, but he doesn't actually have any growing. So we've got to wait until Tony gets back up and running, so Tony can then do the harvesting out here. How you doing, Tony? Like, you're recovering. Everything's fine here. Everything seems to be all right. I mean, there's been no infections yet. Are they visitors? Yeah, but they're not trading. They're just like, oh, hey, look. It says this is the problem with having a really large monitor, is I have to like turn my head to see everything that's going on. They're just visiting. They're just hanging about and saying g'day. That's fine. I'm happy with them doing that. All right, do until you have 10. Sure. Get some Vegemite underway. Hopefully, Tony and Morley, you know, I can't say Moylanen. I can't say that correctly. So what we're going to do is, just for now, is we're just going to change the art out, right? It could be Moira. Here we go. There you go, Moira. Welcome aboard. Area revealed. Oh, of course. No worries. Bowler hats means no-go. Got to dispatch them. They look too suspicious. Guys, you can't murder people for wearing a hat. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I mean, they are bowler hats, so they are kind of susp. But I don't know if that's... I don't know how that's what... Is that how we should be behaving? Is that how we, like... It does happen. It does. There are definitely... Have you played the Assassin's Creed games? I have, Bryce. I have. Well, a while ago. No, Tony. No. Tony. Mate. Don't feed corpses to Moira. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Tony chatted about beards. Classic spy hats. A bowler hat spy hat? I would have thought that it would have been like, you know, like a fedora. That would have been the classic. Yeah, I know, right? It was bound to happen sooner or later. Someone was bound to go, oh, hey, look. Here's some fresh meat over here. I really should have left it as forbidden. Oh, now Fitz is doing it. Okay. Now everyone's going to spiral into depression. I mean, Tony's about to break. Tony's mood is rock bottom at the moment. Do you know what? Can someone please... Did I dig a grave? I did. Alright, so, Fitz, could you please prioritize hauling Franz for me? There we go. Go and stick him in the ground, that way we can't accidentally eat him anymore. And we'll see what we can do about getting Tony back up and running to, like, do the harvesting. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. And let's do, I guess, plant cut? Nope, he's catatonic. Never mind. Stop feeding corpses to your brother. Yeah, no, right. 4, 3. Let's go back to 2. We'll get Moira to try doing the plant cutting for us. She's going to chop some trees first. So what I'll do is I'll just cancel those out. Where are you going, mate? Oh, I cancelled that. I mean, that would have been fine, actually. And now she's going to bed. Okay, fine. Fine. Moira, fine. Be that way. Ah. Flesh don't taste good, blood tastes good? What? What did I like about the Assassin's Creed games? The free roaming movement was really, really nice. You know, and that sort of... Especially when I'm playing on console. I like to play console games where I'm free roaming, and then when I'm playing on PC, this is more of a sit up and pay attention and manage sort of thing. So I play like racing games and Assassin's Creed and that sort of stuff on console. I've never actually considered, like, I wouldn't stream those or YouTube those because they're kind of not what I Can you order the harvest the rice? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're ready to harvest, so I thought they would have just taken care of themselves. But we can do that. Zoop. Thanks, Kelly. I would have thought that she... Okay, don't. Why? So now everyone is currently either catatonic or in some kind of daze or berserk rage. Moira is about to punch a tortoise, which I'm sure will end well. And she's just bruising it at the moment. It is actually injuring her quite badly. And she's currently going to bleed to death in 9 hours. Oh, Moira. Play Skyrim? I played a bit of Skyrim, but it never really captured me like Fallout did. Like, the Fallout series for me was definitely better than Skyrim. Just because of the setting, and it felt more comfortable to me, I suppose. Fitz, can you rescue Moira, please? It's probably going to be fairly necessary to fix her before she bleeds to death. Probably going to be a good idea. Which Assassin's Creed? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't played it in some time now. Play Fallout 76. I've been looking at Fallout 76. Which Assassin's Creed was it that I used to play? The second one? I can't remember. Played all Fallouts? I have to. Fallout 4 was the least fun for me. Ironically, because of the base building. And here I am building a base, right? I'm not quite sure how that factors, but like my personal favorite is Fallout New Vegas. I think that New Vegas has the best balance between storyline and just the ability to just stroll about and find interesting stuff that's going on. You know, the storyline's there and you can get to it when you get to it, but just personal preference. Just personal preference. 1, 2, 3, low-key amazing for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I think that I think it was probably the first one that I enjoyed the most. The one problem I always had with Assassin's Creed games, though, was I would play it a whole bunch. Like, I'd play for, a couple of hours, and I'd be enjoying it, and everything would be great, and then I'd have to go off and, I'd go off and go away for work, or I'd be, just busy for a couple of weeks, and then I'd come back to it, and I'd forgotten all of the controls, and I'd forgotten where I was up to, and I'd basically go, well, now what do I do? Do I start from scratch? Do I fluff around for a while? Because at that point you're starting to get into the advanced attacks and dodges and things, and I'd forgotten how to do them all. So then I got my Moira just died. Why did Moira just die? Malnutrition? Oh no. Tony, how you doing? Yeah, malnutrition, and Fitz is bleeding. You know what? You can self-tend, and death in 21 hours. Alright. Fitz can't walk. He's got a blasted right foot. Needs tending now. Tony? Catatonic breakdown. If Tony gets up, Tony might be able to... Wait. Medical. 9. Okay. So if Tony comes out of his catatonic state, he might be able to tend to Fitz and keep everyone alive. But... he is currently still bleeding to death and is suffering from malnutrition. Oh. Oh dear. I think we might be in a spot of bother here. The Assassin's Creed games are completely different now. I should probably check out one of the new ones. Well, I've been meaning to... I've been toying with the idea of... Choop! There goes Tony. Alright, Fitz. You're next, buddy. Oh dear. Oh, and... boom. We're done. I'm done for. I know. All over. I didn't really have too much of a plan for that one. I didn't really have too much of a plan. I wasn't really, didn't really have things thought out very well, did I? Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Mega oof, agreed. Now, I've been toying with the idea of getting a new PlayStation Pro, but I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. It's been a long time since I've played a console game. Like I let my PS4 go about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, and I hadn't been playing it at all. Like I just never got around to playing it. So the idea of buying a new one is like, oh yeah, great, this will be fun. But then, is it really? Do I need to? All right, Death Feud. What is this? Death Feud, come here. Let me copy you. Death Feud 4666. All right, let's see what this one gives us. Bonk. Oops, we don't need Lawrence. Toxic Fallout, can never build cooler. Everyone starts naked. 35% chance of being gay. Cannot sow plants in the ground. Oh my god. Oh my goodness me. Mr. Video Games, welcome back. That's the new seed, Mega Oof. I don't know. Check this one that Phelan's come up with. All characters start naked, no plants, toxic fallout. Which means that we have to hunt? I guess? And we're a new tribe, so we have to hunt. How are we gonna... How do food? How are we gonna food this? I mean, we can... Okay, well, let's... I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this because it's going to be interesting. I'm gonna take a short... naked gay man. Well, it's going to be 2 naked gay guys who are just basically going to have to murder and eat anyone who comes into the map. Pretty much. Or I could invade. I could invade. It does give me KPV machine gun times 55. And a whole bunch of blue fur. That could be interesting. Okay, we're going to do this one. But I need a quick break. I need a fresh cup of coffee. Naked man who killed. Careful. I shall be right back, friends. Right after this. So everyone go and stretch your legs. Stretch your eyes. Get a glass of water. Cup of tea. Beer. Whiskey. Whatever your particular poison is. Go and grab something. I shall be back in 5 minutes. I have returned from a land of coffee and a glass of water. What are we all talking about? We're all talking about aliens, apparently. I hope the ammo works for the guns. Yeah, I know, right? And they've got these machine guns here, but then a whole bunch of 303 British cartridges. If they don't work together, I'm kind of stuck. Because I'm starting with new tribes people, so they're not going to know how to, like, make bullets for a long time. A long, long time. So, while I set this one up, there's a bit of a thing that we need to talk about here. So, we all know Kelly. Kelly is a very generous donator here on the stream. She's live chatted a number of times, or what's it called? Super chatted a number of times, and Kelly, I thank you for that every time. Kelly has also just become a patron on my Patreon. So Kelly, thank you very much for supporting me on a regular basis. It really does mean a lot to me. And to choose your own tier and not stick to the standard pricing, wow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. So keep your eyes peeled for the next City Skylines video, because I'll have to make something very special for you. Or, I don't know. I kind of feel like I should go with a new... Oh, Tundra. Oh, no. Flat Tundra. This is not the best place for me to be starting. This is a very bad place to start. Just trying to get that internet. With the toxic fallout, I'm not going to be able to shelter from the fallout inside a building. Like, this is going to be dangerous, right? I always choose the first random one, but I think I'm going to have to... I think, like Bryce says, I'm going to have to choose a different location to start this one. Should we just random until we find something that's not going to kill us? Temperate forest, large hills. Okay. Okay, this might be alright. This might be okay. So we got caves. Ran it again times 5. And this one's okay, right? I want something that's going to be... You know what? You know what? Here's what we want. I want to be here. Or like... Here? I want to be right next door to someone on a road. And I want to absolutely piss them off. So that they just pour people towards me. Don't caves have bugs? They do. Alright. How about this? It's a mountainous map with a dirt road and a stone road. Right next to these guys. So they're going to immediately go absolutely feral towards me. And then I can just attack them. And eat them as they pour in. Or I can go and invade their base. Kill and eat the bugs, protein. That'd do the trick. Have an invasion of enemies so that you need to stay indoors of a zombie apocalypse where all animals are mad. Yeah? Are we going to do this? Are we going to go... So this is like... Cannot be directly adjacent. Damn. Okay. Let's go... Like here. Between these three. It's still large hills. And we could still get close to these guys. And we'll just go and attack them. I think this is it. Yeah? Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Alright, so they're going to sour with us. That's fine. We're fine with that. We're totally fine with that. We're going to go and murder them with sticks. And with that in mind, we're going to tune these guys up. So we need a digger. Okay, got 9 points of mining. That's good. We've got a good amount of melee. Do we have anyone who is even better at meleeing? Oh, warrior. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll get this warrior guy in. We get a digger in behind him. How does that put us out? Cooking and plants and stuff is not great. I tell you what, I'm only going to have gay people. The gay warriors. That's it. Okay, we've got an undergrounder. which is... Like, I would have thought that mining would have been better. It's only 4. Cave Tender. Vengeful Child. We get a Cave Tender, no. A Weaver, no. A Warrior, no. Cave Tender. And the cooking's okay, but not great. 8 points of melee. Ooh, hello. You might not be bad. And then... Staggeringly ugly. I guess... Yeah? How's that look? Melee's pretty good. Ostolko is still... Zostolko? I don't know how to pronounce that. Wouldn't the psychopath be more needed? That's actually a very good idea. Where was the psychopath? Yes. No empathy. The suffering of others doesn't bother him at all. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Like that. We get a psychopath. Are there any psychopaths, or better yet, cannibals? Do we have any cannibals? No. Okay. How are these two? A warrior and a weaver. You know what? I'm going to prepare carefully on these. Because we've already broken things. Let's go... Let's change this out to cannibal. Do I have baklava? No baklava today. I would like some baklava. No, I'm not going to... No, I'm not going to prepare carefully. I'm going to leave that exactly as it stands. Brexios and Garokar. The mightiest, meanest men. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Okay, here we go. They aren't both gay. They aren't both gay. But a lot of people we meet are going to be gay. Just because of the way it goes. The Rainbow Coalition. Alright, so one of them is gay. The other one is just, you know, cool and chill and gay friendly. Go back. Loco says there is. Another psychopath halfway down. Ah, it's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we will be fine. So what do these things actually require? Let's just check one out. And we'll unforbid that. We'll get Garokar to come over and check this out. Let's see. There's no fallout yet. Huh? Incident created toxic fallout. But I can't see any fallout at the moment. Oh, that's an incident that occurs. It's not a permanent thing. Mail me some baklava. I'll give you my P.O. box. How's that? Alright, what does this thing need? It needs 14.5 by 114 millimeter ammo. Okay, so we don't have ammo for these guns. We do have a cat called Saturn, but I prefer to call it Satan. If that's okay. And we have Jezebel, the warg, and Deep, the dromedary. Alright. This is going to be a good one. Look at what we have to start with. Okay. So, and we can't grow plants, right? So there's no growing zone. We cannot grow plants at all. But we can... Satan the demonic cat. Exactly. We can't grow any food, but we can hunt. We've got a lovely steel building here that we could hide in. Where's a choke point? Is there a choke point on this map? Ooh, hello. Hello. What's all this then? That's a nice little spot. There's no little shack there, though. I would like it if there were a little shack here that we could sort of hide inside. Cats are demonic just by default. Make my base a pentagram. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Alright, so we can't use these machine guns. Because these 303s are basically useless. I tell you what, I'm going to just go like this. And we'll get that ammo stored away so that we can use it later if we need it. We've got some blue fur over here, which is quite nice. We've got a bunch of machine guns, which we can't do anything with, and basically that's it. So, we need to get some hunting underway sooner rather than later. Yeah? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Orders. Chop some wood. Guys, give me some wood. And then, we need a crafting spot that can go here. We're going to need a door. Alright, can someone cut a tree down, please? Brexios. Or... Brexit. There we go. And Garrow car can be... Gary car. Gary car. Okay, good. That's easy to remember. Cats are purely evil. All but my friend's cat. She's autistic or something. I did once see a cat that continuously rammed its head into a wall for no reason. Oh my god. Garbage car. But they say he's called Gary. I like Gary. That way when he messes up, I can be Gary. Alright, guys. Let's get ourselves some bows times 2 and some arrows times, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. Give him 4 each. That should be good. Alright, Gary's getting on that. And this way we can start to do some murdering fairly quickly. Brexit and Gary car. Gary the snail? Yeah, Gary the snail. I see rain in the top left. Yes. It is just trickling down out there. It's lovely weather. I do wish someone would come and pick up this blue fur. Because that's kind of necessary, because at the moment they're both very naked. Completely naked, as a matter of fact. I will actually, in here, add a build to make tribal wear times 2. Get that underway. The seed is the wrong ammo. Yeah, this is all the seed messing with me. So you can thank Phelan for that. We got these wonderful machine guns, but absolutely no way to use them. Because we don't have 14.5 times 114mm ammunition. Unhappily naked, the story says. Exactly. Gary Carr shared beliefs on the link between romance and religion with Brexit. Oh, the log for this is going to be great. Gary Carr shared beliefs on animal sexuality with Brexit. Awesome. These are all things that, like, Brexit needs to know. See you, Twilight. Heck, if you get a trader, sell them all. Exactly. Well, that's kind of the plan, right? I just need to get a few things underway so that we're armed. In fact, Brexit, can you come and grab this? Well, I'll get it when it's finished. Hey, CP Clips. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the party where today my naked army is standing by to decimate their nearby neighbors. I wonder if I'm just going to be able to charge them. Do you think? I might be able to. We'll see. Alright. Let this crafting get underway. I tell you what, we're going to make them... Oh crap, I haven't made them a bedroom. The Nightmare Before Murder. I need to make him a bedroom somewhere. Wow, there's a lot of animals about. Plenty of stuff for me to hunt. But I need to get... in here, I think. Orders. Mine. This section. So this can be like their little bedroom base. And then that can come out like this. Yeah, that should do the trick. A little inside base for them. Under the mountain. And they can be like hiding there like trolls. As our trading friends wander down this path. And get messed with. Okay, Brexit, do us a favour, mate. Go and grab this. And some arrows. Good man. And then hunt some... Hunter tortoise. Who's going to be hunting? Are you both hunting? Hunt. So only Brexit is hunting at the moment, because he's got 7.5. I'll put Gary Carr on as well, and then we'll get ourselves a campfire here. Pressing the wrong button to rotate. Awesome. And a butcher spot as well. Production, butcher spot. I go right next door. And that can be set to butcher creature forever. Good. The enemies won't take a beating. Oh. Alright. Now. Got a slight problem here. Got a slight problem. We need a place to sleep. So let's just slap down a couple of sleeping spots. And we'll get ourselves a door. Just to get us underway. And we probably need a lamp as well. We will probably need a lamp. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. What's going on here? Oh, okay, cool. So many notifications, guys. Alright. We have murdered a tortoise. There are a bunch of arrows that have been dropped that we can pick up. And you know what? These two guys can get hunted as well. Those two guys are going to be delightful food for us. Let's set ourselves a build to smoke some meat. Good stuff. Do forever. And just whatever food we get coming in, we'll grab. Can you disassemble for parts? I think I can. Yeah, deconstruct. Well, let's see what they're made of. Because this might be a good way to, you know, just get some goodies out of these. Well, I think, Kelly, the likelihood of me actually getting the ammunition to use these is either 0 or less than 0. So, yeah. Using them for something is probably a good idea. Alright. Some more trees. Get some more trees. Get a few things underway. Brexit's having a tantrum. We've got a mad hare. Whoa. Hang on. Guys. Brexit. Brexit, be careful. Gary Carr. Get a short bow for yourself. Oh. Okay. Brexit just punched that to death. Well, almost to death. Is Brexit still in a tantrum? No, he's cowering. Okay, just, rescue? No. Can I just get you to melee attack that hare to death, please? There we go. Oh, it's so delightful. It's so delightful not having to worry about things exploding on me. Brexit, don't eat that. Brexit, don't eat that. Brexit, don't eat the raw meats. Come out here. Wait until Gary's finished cooking for you. Come on, Gary. There we go. Okay, go and eat. No. There we go. Okay, good. We got there. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. Retro Eruptus. But Gary Carr is... I mean, you can claim Gary Carr. That's fine. But Gary Carr is Gary Carr. He is the car named Gary. He's built like a car as well. What did that give us? Oh! Oh! That is not a bad haul for one of those machine guns. 3 components and 206 steel. That's excellent. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. I think we're going to make the most of that. Make him a miner. Oh. He's got a skill of 2. But he'll learn. He'll learn. Brexit is feeling good again, which is nice. He's been given an extension by the EU. And what we're going to do, I'll tell you what, let's mark all of these up and deconstruct them all. And we're just going to harvest up all of the steel and goodies that makes all of these up. Make him a miner. I know, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Didn't understand, it's fine. It happens. We found some compacted machinery in here, that's lovely. We'll have that. Build a wall? I will. I definitely will. Just need to get a few things taken care of first. And then I'm probably going to murder up... I'll probably murder up deep next. Because we don't really need deep for anything. I mean, deep is producing milk, which is kind of nice, and wool. So that's kind of not a bad thing. Lost in translation. It does. It does indeed. Let's do this. Let's deconstruct this. And let's rip up these floors. With the intention that we can reuse this steel as well. And we're going to make a giant steel base. We'll make a giant steel base. Like, make everything out of steel walls. Like, we've done this in the past, right? Where we've made everything out of steel. And it's very... I know it seems like a waste of resources, but if you've got them there, why not, hey? You just build all this stuff out. This wall here can be deconstructed. And this can just be our little outside storage shack. Where we can plonk everything in. And hopefully we can then move everyone inside so that it's a bit more pleasant for them. I think it's time we kill Deep. How are we doing for food? Yeah, we're low. Okay, Deep, you're getting slaughtered. Consume this camel for meat. Steel doesn't burn. This is true. Okay. So Brexit has taken care of that for us. Let's get this room finished up. And then we can extend our storage zone so that it's a little bit bigger. I think steel is flammable. If you get it hot enough, anything's flammable. Okay. So that's that taken care of. Shall we now continue with our mining? And what we'll do is we'll just grab one of these, because we'll make it a little bit lighter in there, so it's a little bit easier. Spud and Chips, hey buddy, welcome aboard. RIP Deep, oh hello. Here it comes. They're attacking immediately. We've got Tony, who's equipped with a steel mace. Alright. Brexit and Gary, it's time. It's time for you both to show us what you're made of. Prove to the fans at home that you've got what it takes. So where is this guy coming from? Miles away? Miles away. Okay. What we'll do is we're just going to set ourselves up right here. And we'll get one of you there and one of you, I guess, here. And we'll just lay in wait. Satan is eating some smoked meat there, which is not the greatest, but that's okay. Astro killed my pet. He's decided to steal. Oh, go get him. Brexit, you too. Quick. I'm just going to steal some steel. Which I would have hoped would have been hauled inside by now, but evidently that is not the case. Satan's eating your meat, that's not good. And I know it's pronounced Satin, but not in my books. I don't think we're going to be able to get this guy before he leaves. Can we crack him one? No, not quite. Not quite. Alright, guys, get back to work. And you know what? Just while we're at it, can you please haul at a slightly higher priority for a little while so we can get all these components stacked up indoors? Because having those outdoors is probably not the best. Should have killed the cat. He's next. He's going to be breakfast. The cat will be my breakfast. Did I see your last comment, Bryce? Where? Right. The Rainbow Connection. And this is going to be Murder Town. Actually, we're going to call it Lynching Town. Because that's what we're planning on doing, right? When people come through, we're just going to lynch them. We'll murder them all up. Take all their stuff. Jezebel just... What did Jezebel just attack? What was that? I missed that entirely. I mean, I'd love to get rid of the warg. But they are kind of dangerous to deal with. They are kind of dangerous to deal with. I feel like that's potentially a bad idea. But we will kill Saturn. And you know what we'll do? We'll do our standard zone technique where we're going to go allowed area, area 1 is this blob. And we're going to go into animals, manage areas, invert that, cool, and tell the animals to stay outside. So that they don't eat the food that's in there. About 20 years ago, there was a professional hockey player here that had the last name of Satan. Miroslav Satan. That's an unfortunate name. But, I mean, it's not a bad name. It's not a bad name. It's fine. Is this deteriorating? Okay, I tell you what. Let me just unmark. I'm just going to restrict the steel for the moment. Because I want to bring these components in. They're kind of critical at the moment. Because they're going to be difficult to mine. And the fact that we have so many of them to start is pretty phenomenal. So I'll let them haul all those in. And then the steel is just, we can let that go as it goes. Alright. So we're doing okay, right? I think we're doing okay. We've got some cargo pods that have dropped down here that have some mortar shells. That's kind of cool. We can't use those yet, but that's fine. And Gary's heading down to pick those up for us, which is nice. Okay. So, is that all the components, guys? I think it is. So we can unmark these now and let that be hauled in as well. And I tell you what, we're just going to set that back to auto. So the hauling can be done when nothing else needs to be done. Try to convince everyone it was pronounced Satan. One reporter said, oh no, you've got the last name of the devil. Deal with it and accept it. Exactly. You just gotta be like, whatevs. Mr. Video Games, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us. I do hope that you have a good evening. Hopefully it's a nice chilled one. Nice and relaxing. Hopefully you get a psychic soothe like my friends have just gotten. And my text has just gone black again. Man, I hate it when that happens. I really need to set up Streamlabs OBS so that I don't have to use the standard. Like I don't have to use the web page to view my stream. That's probably going to be a better way to go. Okay, minor break risk on Gary. Gary, what's up, mate? Do you? Oh man, I haven't taken care of any of their needs here. Low mood. All right, let's have a look. Malnourished, ugly environment, awful barrack, naked, slept on the ground. Okay. Alright, so let's get a couple of things underway. Let's get a bit of a hoopstone ring. Plop that out there. It's going to be at least 4 hours till bedtime for me in California, so I'm set. I can't promise I'm going to be on that long. I do have a bunch of stuff that I need to do today. And I know I say that every week. And I say, oh, no, it's fine. I'll just do a short stream this week. And then I stream for like 12 hours. So, we'll see. We'll see. When this stream naturally ends is when it ends. Unless it gets to like, 7 o'clock at night for me. In which case I will probably pull the pin at that point. But it's midday now. I reckon I've got at least... Yeah, exactly. I mean, Rav, I only stream like, 1 day a week. So, I guess I've got to make up for the low frequency of streams somehow. Is this Mega Sloth? It's wild. Why is it hanging about near? Is it just randomly hanging about near my base? I mean, I'm cool with that because we can eat it. Sure. We'll make use of that. It will end when I collapse from exhaustion. Yes, it will. That seems to be getting like kind of, towards the tail end of these streams when it gets to like this 7-hour mark. I am pretty ruined at that point. So I need to be mindful of the time. I need to take my breaks. That's fine. But I also need to I do need to pull the pin at some point and make sure that there it is. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I need to make sure that I don't overstay my welcome. Did I vote yesterday? I did. It was quite nice, actually. Like, I went down to the local school that's near me, and the line was absolutely massive. And I knew from last time that, like, the line was out the front gate of the school. And so you have to get through that, and then the line goes all the way through deep into like the gymnasium of the school, right? All the way in. So it was like at least a 45-minute wait it was going to be. And as I was standing there, there was a dude who said, "Oh, I've just come from up the road." Like he was one of the guys that hands out the like how to vote pamphlets. He said, "I've just come from up the road, over in the next suburb, and there's a voting place over there, which is like there's no line at all. So you should go and check that out." And I did, and it was fantastic. It was, oh, what? So they shot that and then it marked as do not touch? That's not great. But yeah, I walked up to that one, and there was like 3 people in the line. And yeah, I just managed to just walk straight in and be done. So it was awesome. It was really handy. It meant that I didn't need to waste half of my my day. A democracy sausage? I didn't get a democracy sausage. I was a bit upset that the place I went to. I mean, look, it's the trade-off, right? The really, really busy place did have a democracy sausage place set up, but then you would have to like be there for an hour to do what you need to do. Oh, death in 4 hours. Okay, all right, we can do this. Mind-shattering pain, cooking, crafting. All right, she's a housemate. Gary, who's got some medical? Medical. 9. Okay, Gary, go. Oh, shiza, we need to capture her. I guess, and we can't stabilize. Can we harvest this and you go and do that? Not assigned to plant cutting. Okay, plant cut. Gary Carr, do that. Go do that. And maybe we'll do another one as well, just in case. I'm trying to do-si-do this, guys. So, for those who are... So, let's get back to the democratic voting sausage. So, Rav and Kelly, those people who are unaware, so voting in Australia is mandatory. You must be enrolled to vote, and if it's a voting day, you are legally obliged to vote if you are over the age of 18. Which is good and bad. It's good and... Oh, she's dead. Never mind. Okay. You know what? Clear prioritized work. Cancel that. Forbid that. We'll just leave that to do its thing. That's a bit of a shame. So, except for local elections, that's right. So, federal and state elections here in Australia are food. Yeah, she has become food. Exactly. Let's just eat her. That's fine. We'll send Gary over to haul her up and we'll just turn her into some food. So, essentially, yeah, it's kind of like a hot dog. It's basically just usually a beef sausage inside a slice of white bread with some fried onion and, tomato sauce. And that's it. And it's called it's a sausage sandwich. So you put it in diagonally in a piece of white bread and fold the bread around it to make like a little, sandwichy thing. And it's just a thing that happens. America's... It's just a thing. It's just a thing that's always happened. We've always had... We call them a sausage sizzle. We've always had them at elections. And it's just... Yeah. It's part of what we do. You call them hot dogs? Are they beef sausages, Retro? Do you guys have? Or are they like pork sausages? Oh man, these guys are really upset right now. I think maybe we need to double check what they're doing because hunting should be a much higher priority. I think you guys need to hunt. Brexit, can you go and hunt for me, please? Or have a nap, that's fine too. Because we're in a spot of bother. Gary, did you do any hunting today? No. What is this? Okay, do we have a problem here? We have some cargo pods, that'll help. Maybe. Well, there's some mega sloth wool. That's not really a help, is it? Sausage sizzles. Yeah, both? Yeah, cool. Vegan jokes. I was thinking about making a run of this where everyone was like violently vegan. What are the animals you can tame? You can tame pretty much any animal in this game. But it comes down to what people's animal skills are. I mean, Brexit's pretty good. We could actually get Brexit to tame some things. But the problem with taming animals is that it takes resources to do it. Like you got to pay, like you got to feed treats to the animal to get it to figure itself out. That's California. Sorry for the inconvenience, but here's a sausage. A democracy sausage, exactly. It is. It's kind of like, I mean, you still got to pay for the sausage, depending on where you're at. The ones down near me cost a few bob, but that's okay. It's a nice thing to have. Oh, violent vegans are in California. Violent vegans are everywhere, but then there are nice vegans. Like I have a lot of vegan friends that are just like, this is just what I want to do. You do what you want to do. It's kind of good. Like I don't tell them what to eat. They don't tell me what to eat. We get along. It's fine. Ambrosia sprouts. Lovely. I've never actually managed to harvest those, but I'll leave that there. Why are these guys hauling instead of hunting? Hang on. Have I dirked out on this? Have I run out of arrows? Okay, I have. Let's do crafting at 6, 9. Okay, crafting at 1. Turn that hunting down a bit. And we'll see if we can... And we'll turn these... This hauling can go down as well. That shouldn't be so high. $2.50 for the sausage. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Gary's going to get some arrows set up for us so we can actually do some hunting. I had them marked to hunt, but I think they've both run out of arrows, which is not the greatest. And what else can we hunt? There's some boom rats up here, which is not the greatest. There is a dead ibex, which is... Ooh, it's still fresh. Ooh, we can have that. We can scavenge that up. And there's another mega sloth here that we can hunt. So that's fine. They're 10... Ooh. Should I be hunting mega sloths? It's probably not a great idea. I mean, there's a lot of meat in them, but geez, they're going to wreck me if they decide to attack. And it is a 10% chance to attack. Wait. Are there 2 ancient dangers? I think there are 2 ancient dangers. Like, this is definitely an ancient danger right here. And both of them are currently... Oh, dear. Both of my dudes are currently going berserk. Well, their Brexit has just fallen over from extreme malnutrition. And there's a corpse to be had. And Jezebel is attacking Gary. Or more accurately, Gary just attacked Jezebel. So Gary's probably going to buy it here. Okay. Brexit is down. Gary's down. Bleeding to death in 7 hours. Are we going to get a man in black? I kind of don't think we are. Dylan's going to go and eat his balanced meal of baklava. Cheers, Dylan. Thanks for stopping by. Baklava is the cornerstone of every nutritious breakfast. Gary Carr has just died. I think Brexit's not far behind with this extreme malnutrition. Wow, I've really planned that one out poorly. Yeah, okay, so I've not done terribly well this round. I thought that this was going to be much better. But I thought that they all had a good amount of arrows still. Like, I produced a whole bunch of them. I just wasn't managing my ammo. But I guess, like, combat... And look at all these pigs down here. Ugh. They would have been delicious. Sausage Sizzle is run by local community groups so they can raise funds for their activities. Exactly. You'll see it as good evil. It was. If I'd have played it a little bit better, this could have been... I could have done well. Try Mega Oof next? Alright, I will. Loco's got the next one. Yeah, it's usually like, you know, the community groups are usually people like scouts or, you know, like some kind of local community lot who go and buy some cheap snags from the supermarket. Like, because all you need is like a bunch of sausages, a couple of loaves of bread, some onions, and then some like cold drinks that you buy for like, you know, you buy a box of them and sell them on for $2 to make $1.50's worth of profit. And then you can pour that money back into, you know, building a new scout hall or something like that. Costco, exactly. Okay, Brexit's died. Everyone's dead. The story is over. Perhaps someone else will find a use for the ruins of this place. I'd like to see you try properly on this. Yeah. I think I wasn't quite paying as much attention as what I could have done. I was getting distracted by chat. But that's part of the reason why I'm here, right? It's part of the reason why. It's part of how I like to run my streams. I arrived and everyone died. Thanks, Daniel. It's your fault. You did this. How do you attack the other places? Well, what you can do is go to World, and then you can form a caravan and head across to here. So like Brotherhoods. Oh, show what they will buy. They will buy things. They will buy human meat? Okay, cool. So yeah, we could have strolled over and murderized these guys, but I don't even know like what these guys would have had in there, right? It could have been an absolute mess. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of failed on this one, but that's okay. Alright. So Loco wants to see Mega Oof. Let's see what this one has for us, and then I'll probably call it after this one. Let's see. Randomize. Mega Oof. Wow. Okay. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That is a heck of a lot of stuff. Can you send out scouts? You can, Bryce. You totally can. What's this? Start with 6 new arrivals. They're going to have a 16% chance of starting with malnutrition. Grim Champness. I wasn't sure about Rimworld, but then I started watching you and started playing it. I'm glad. Mega Oof turned into a seed. Yeah. I'm glad you started playing it, Grim. It's a great game that has just infinite replayability. And that's the beauty of like any of these procedurally generated games. There's just kind of no way that it starts to get tired, and then when it starts to get a little bit samey, so many things you can do to spice it up, like adding in these randomized seats or messing around with mods. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So what do we get? MRS LMG conversion kit, that's probably useless. Slate embrasure, standing lamps, blue, 93. Some plain leather, an architect arm, awesome. Crystalline structure foundry. There's also marble blocks, hot cocoa, modular LMGs, 365 bird meat. Thanks, Phelan. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. And 127 fertilized chicken eggs. Interesting, right? Gonna use a few of the mods like sidearms. Like sidearms is like super quality of life mod. Cheers, Retro. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, sidearms is great. And then there's some other goodies in there that I've got. I mean, there's heaps. Hang on, let me just back out. Like, check this out. Here's my mod list at the moment. There's some in here that I've been tinkering with and having a look at. Like androids. See you next stream or in the vid comments. I will see you there, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Retro as well. It's been good. There's going to be some chickens about Kelly, you're right. It's going to be kind of crazy. It's something in my eye all of a sudden. XXL stack, John. Yeah, where's my one? It's larger stack? Or stack expanded. Where is it? Where are my glasses? I'm playing without my glasses again. Increase stack. Which is sometimes a little bit cheaty, but it's pretty good. There's been a couple down here that I tried to tinker with that weren't really... They didn't really do well. Oh, Grim. Well, thanks for asking, but Lebowski passed away. At the end of February, we lost the battle. I actually put a video up at the time, just with a little... It was kind of a therapeutic thing for me. It was just, you know, pulling together a bunch of videos of him, you know, horsing around and playing and being a little crazy boy and doing his happy fun times things. So, but yeah, unfortunately, it was a good fight. Oh, thanks, Spud and Chips. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Just turn all the mods on and wing it, Bryce. It's kind of what I do, right? You turn everything on, see how it's, you know, see how stable it is. And if it starts to get really crazy bad, you just pull one or two out here and there. But yeah, thanks for asking, Grim. It's been a bit rough recently without him. It's been a bit sad. I got to decide whether or not I want to have a new pupper. Still not sure. Not yet. You got very attached to him, because you could always hear him in the background, hooting and hollering and clattering into the room. There were so many videos that I had to edit out crazy barking sections with him, you know, boofing at the person who'd walked up to the front gate or what have you. All right. New life all around you? Exactly. Well, like, for example, in this map, there's very shortly going to be at least 127 chickens. Which, I could go and tame them and get myself a massive chicken farm. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Okay, so there's my site. Let's go next. Who are we going to have? We're going to have Harper. Not bad. We're going to have James. I mean, she's fairly old and frail, but she loves plants. She loves pottering about in the kitchen, in the garden, I should say. Well, let's see. Global learning factor plus 75%. Wowzers. She's 84. Okay. James the philosopher, who's moderately malnourished. That's not great. It's not a good place to start, but holy dooly, he's a smarty pants. We've got Dan the doctor, who's got a bad back. We've got a joy wire artist. We've got an escaped convict, which has just 0 health conditions of any kind. But not bad on this side of things. With all them chickens. That's it. We'll call this KFC World. And we do have a severely malnourished person here. So, like, we've been trapped on our ship. We've run out of food. A couple of our people are really, really, you know, not doing well. So we're going to have to be very careful about how we go about things. Is there anyone who can replace that final person as Psychopath, Fast Talker, Tough? I think we need a bit more construction. What do you think? A child spy? Yeah, I know, right? I reckon Az might be a slightly better... I mean... And her name is Loser. Start with bird meat. Yeah, I do. I do, actually. So, does anyone have really good cooking? Yeah, okay, great. So we can put Dan to work straight away on just cooking a bunch of food up. That should be fine. And then as soon as that food is all cooked up, we can go. Actually, wait. Before we carry on, I do need to just quickly pop for a bio. Ooh. All right. I'm going to do a little cheeky break. Look at all these slate embrasures here. My goodness me. This is going to be a shooting dream. Okay, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I should be back momentarily, and then we can get started at figuring out what we're going to do with all of this crazy stuff. Yeah? All right. Give me 5 minutes. Oh, I forgot my glasses again. But that's okay. All right. Are we ready? I'm back. Just a quick cheeky break. Oh, we're down to 10 people viewing. Everyone's gone. Everyone's toddled off. Hot cocoa. Delicious. They can eat that straight up. Okay, are we ready? Good to go? Birds are fake. Let's get underway, shall we? Let's go. Let's see what we can do with this place. The chicken will get the sword. Double M. Bryce is still here. Daniel's still here. Kelly's still here. Right. Let's quickly look at what we've got. We've got a little hut here. We've got some growing area. We've got an ancient danger. We've got some animals to play with. This is nice around the lake here. It's a lovely spot. But I like this area here with the rich soil. I think that's going to be a good starting spot. And there's some steam here as well, so we can get some steam power going later on. All right, let's do this. Yeah, get started that way. And we can probably start disassembling some of these things. I don't even know what these are. What do they yield when we deconstruct them? The rich soil there can work? Yeah, that didn't yield anything. Unless Loser picked it up. Crystalline Structure Foundry. Okay. Can you deconstruct that for me? No? Okay. So, let's check on our malnourished people. Who was it? James and Moderate on Loser. So let's see what we can do about getting them some food, quick smart. There's some hot cocoa there which they could eat, but I don't know how much nutrition that gives. Does it tell me? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Get some growing underway? Are you still using the fishing mod? No, I turned it off. It started to get in the way of things. I probably should reactivate it. And try and get the order. I need to mess around with my mod order. Because that was critically what was causing it to freak out. Alright, let's get a bunch of rice out like this to get us underway. They can have some hot cocoa and we'll do some exploring to see if we can find... What is this? Various. Modular LMG 556x45. I want those. I want those badly. If we can make some bullets for those, we will be set. Cook up the bird meat. Did I actually... Was the bird meat near the starting area? I couldn't see it there. I mean, we've got some leather. Or was it scattered around the map? Like all of these guns. What was it? Start with, right. Map is scattered with bird meat times 365. So it should be around here somewhere. Let's see. There's some chicken eggs. Times 100. Okay, there's a whole pile of chicken eggs there that we can just grab straight up. Bird meat. Bird meat. There has to be some bird meat, guys. Where is it? I am not seeing it. Let's go. How was it? How did I do that thing? Orders. This one. So I could just drag over and hope to find it. There's more cocoa there. Anything here? Some stone blocks. More guns. Where is the bird meat? More guns? I don't need that many guns. I mean, we can sell them, I suppose. Aha! Bird meat. Right. That's not as much as I was hoping, but it is something. Alright, so we can let our guys go and harvest that stuff up. While they're collecting that, let's quickly get a campfire up and running, which can be used to make some emergency, get us underway, smoked meat. David Tiffany, welcome aboard. Make a gigantic monument. David, welcome aboard. Good to see you. We're starting our fresh one here, where we got 170 days before the planet killer kills us. A couple of people have started with malnutrition, and yeah, there's some old folks around. But there is a psychic soothe, a permanent psychic soothe for all of our male colonists, which is great. That should really help us out. Okay, so we've got a bunch of guns, but no ammo. We've got a little bit of wood. Maybe we can quickly seal off this room so that it's a little bit more closed to the elements. And then we're going to need to get ourselves a shack somewhere. And what do we do that with? Wood? I feel like wood. I feel like wood is going to be the way to go. Pretty sure you missed some streams. Well, I didn't stream last week. I was away. I was away for a wedding. Can I not... Okay. I was away for a wedding up in the mountains. Mountains? I don't know if mountains is really the correct term. The hills above Melbourne, which was lovely. It was delightful. There was lots of dancing to be had. Lots of red wine. A little bit too much red wine, as a matter of fact. And yeah, all told, it was a pretty spectacular weekend. So, sorry I didn't stream, but here I am streaming today. After missing a video yesterday, which I'm very ashamed about. Aha. Here we go. Let's do it. Bills. Add bill. Make smoke meat. Do forever. Boom. You should bully pyramids on all four corners of the map and then put the Illuminati eye in the center of the map. The Chilluminati. Oh my god. These guys are having a lovely chat. Let's give them something else to do. We'll give them a little horseshoes pin here. We don't have enough stuff for it at the moment, but we can zone up, or order up, I should say, some more wood to be cut down. And we'll get these guys to work. They have started planting, but there's not much. Finally fixed my computer up so you can play Rimworld again. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it, David. A day without Rimworld, it's not a day at all. Oh, geez, I haven't made any beds for them. Okay, furniture. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in this horrible shack here. They're going to be sleeping amongst the gear that they've brought inside, but that's okay. It's okay for the time being. Spud and Chips, where do I live? I am a Melbourne person. I live in the western suburbs of Melbourne. My dog is eating flies. Yeah, Grim. Lebowski used to chase flies all the time. He hated them. He used to bark at them when they got into the house. Okay. So James has had some food. Has Luza had some food yet? No. Oh, yes, she has. So she's going back to minor malnutrition. She was at moderate before. Is everyone doing okay? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Harp's coming back. Let's get everything unrestricted here. So they can do whatever they want whenever they want. I had a Delma last stream. Fix computer. Most important. I'm getting enough donations at the moment. But thank you. Oh, I'm glad you got it fixed. I think I'm gonna need to fix my computer soon. My video card is starting, like, there's a lot of coil whine coming out of it. And I'm starting to think that maybe it's getting a little bit sick. A little bit sick, which is not great. I'm gonna need to consider upgrading it sooner rather than later. Which is not great. It's not great. I would have liked it if it had have gone a little bit longer without requiring upgrades, but it's fine. Rain puts out fires now. Oh, really? Well, that's... okay. That's an interesting note. I didn't even realize. But I do want to get an actual stove up and running shortly. I got you, Kelly. But that's good to know. Like, I didn't think that would have been the case, but wow. I guess it's nice that they're adding little bits and pieces like that. Holy dooly, we've got a good amount of marble. Oh man. Okay. We can basically make our entire base out of marble here. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Exactly what I'm going to do. Let's do it. So that you're building a room after I type that? Ah. Well, it's good to know, though. This way I can work around that sort of stuff in the future. Should we come out this way? I feel like yes. Let's come out like this. And then... that's kind of going to be in the way when we do want to do a power station. But we can move things around. My dog sees the fake birds, but she doesn't understand that they're the government. You're a funny one, Bryce. Macintosh is having a sad wander. There is a beautiful aurora. It's kind of like it's pretty chill so far, right? And nothing scary is going on just yet. I'm sure that it'll change. I'll tell you what, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cancel out this slate stuff that I'm building. And I'll change that out to a marble wall. Just because I think it'll be quicker because we have the materials close at hand. Astro, I'm going to go-karting soon. Ah, Bacons. Hey, man. I didn't realize you were there. Go-karting is fun. I haven't been go-karting in years. I did it, what, like 2-3 years ago? I did it with work. We took one of our clients out for a go-karting day. And it was excellent. It was great fun. We just hooned around the track, and I didn't win. I was a bit upset about that. Having to watch in 144p? My god, David. That is bad. I mean, it says my stream is in excellent. It's an excellent connection. I'm currently streaming at... What's my doobly-doo? 6k bps. So I'm surprised that that'd be... Is that just because of your connection at home, David? That's bad. Real bad. You must be an Australian. With an internet connection like that. Although, thankfully, things are getting better here in Australia. Very slowly. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Alright, let's get some furniture up in this joint. Let's get some marble beds. 2, 3, 4, 5. How many people have we got? 6. 5. 6. What do I do for work, Grim? I'm an engineer. Well, I used to be an engineer. I just took a promotion. Oh, that's that architect. Oh, jeez. We need to bring that in. Harp. Can you please pick that up? And then... Wait. I didn't really want you to pick that up, actually. I want you to drop that. We'll get someone else to haul that in. James, can you haul that? No spot to store it. Ah, dang. So yeah, I used to be an engineer. But recently I took a promotion. So I'm now a manager at the company that I work for. Doing engineering-y type things, like, you know, IT stuff. But, yeah. So it's been a bit, ooh, geez, hang on. I think I need to take a closer look at what's going on here. Because we've got some major break risks in Harp. We've got some starvation in Dan. We need to get some food. How's this doing? Okay, that's not doing great. Alright. Food. Let's get some food. Let's harvest some berries. And then we're going to add another build to this to make veggie mush. Just as a stopgap until we can get our meat underway. You want to get this game, but you're going to wait for a Steam sale? I usually look on Cheap Shark Beans, because sometimes, you know, there's other places that'll do a sale for it. Daniel, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Let's go like this. And deconstruct. Actually, I need to wait for the beds to be built before I deconstruct those. Why have I got no one building properly? Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Wow, the skills are really all over the shop on this one, aren't they? Alright, what are we calling these guys? What should we call them? Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Loser thinks you... I just love that her name is Loser. Well, they're really quite, like, useless at the moment, so we're going to call them the Lazy Bones. And the settlement should be called... And everyone's text has gone black. Gosh, I hate when this happens. Hang on. Reloading. Go-kart man. Alright. We're going to call it Go-Kart Town. Actually, Loser Town. Oh, it has to be Mega Oof. Has to be Mega Oof. The Lazy Bones of Mega Oof. Because that's the seed name, right? We got to go with the seed name. Let's do it. All right. Now, we need to check out what these people are doing and figure out how we can get a little bit more out of them. Because there's a lot of people that are just standing around twiddling their thumbs at all times. We can get some people cutting plants. That's fine. Although Dan is kind of doing a lot of stuff already. Can we get some additional growing going on? Yes. And yes. You guys can do some growing for us. And yes. And plant cuts. Yep. Get some hunting. Macintosh and Loser can do hunting. Yeah. And we can look at wardening if and when that becomes a requirement. Don't forget the gravy. We can look at wardening later on. But for now, what I'm going to do, just to help us out, is just expand this. And we can, just super max our growing potential here. Because we're going to need a lot of food for 6 people. And at the moment, we have precious little. Precious little. So the more we have, the merrier. Right. Let's get ourselves a dumping stockpile zone as well. Just up out of the way here. Just so we can put stone chunks up there. And we'll keep an eye on what's going on. I mean, there's just so much stuff floating about here that we have no real need for. Can you make gravy in this game? I don't think so. There's probably a mod for it. Like there is with everything else in this game. But at this stage, I don't believe that there is a native way to make gravy. Which is a shame. Is a real shame. Alright. Let's spin this through, shall we? It's permanent summer here. That's kind of nice. There is a planet killer on the way. 2.8 years. We've got some more starvation. Alright. Let's get some hunting underway. Shall we? I think that's probably going to be the best starting point that we can have. So we're going to have a couple of short bows and a couple of stone arrows times 10. Do until you have like 110. How are the eggs doing? I don't think... Egg progress, 98%. My god, they're all going to hatch in this room. It's a good thing they were brought inside. They were down to 3 points of life left. Thank you for reminding me, John. They were down to 3 points of health. And... oh my god. Oh, wow. That is phenomenal. Look at how many chickens we got. John, man, that was the perfect timing. Thank you very much. They have just eaten all of the hot chocolate, though. Like, every single piece of hot chocolate has just been immediately consumed by my army of chickens. Alright, I'll tell you what. Oh, wait. They're not tamed. They're not tamed. They're just trapped in that room. They're literally all just trapped in here. I mean, I could tame them all. Can I just do like this? Wow. I mean, we've got nothing to feed them, though. That's the only problem. We've got some cargo pods. Maybe that'll give us something. Oh, look at this. Alright. We're going to allow that. And here's what we've got to do. We've got to delete this storage room. Somehow. Let me select this room, guys. Come on. Alright, hang on. Let me go, zone. Can't, remove zone? No. I want to clear shrink zone. Okay, let's just shrink that zone out of there. Because that is now the chicken cupboard. That's where all the chickens live now. I mean, it's hard to see them because of the hands floating over them, but that's where we're going to put all of our chickens. Let's get a new stockpile zone set up in this room, I guess. And hopefully we can bring all of the stuff out of this room and put it up here. I'm going to need to deconstruct these sleeping spots as well. Sorry, Harp. She was sleeping under a massive mountain of chickens. They were keeping her warm. Welcome back, Jeff. Welcome back to the party. We've got some chickens. Just a couple of them. I don't know how we're going to go about this, though. I don't know how well this is going to work. I mean, these things are going to consume a lot of food if I am not very careful. Just a few? Yeah. I wish they were mine. I mean, they're marked as wildlife at the moment, I think. Yeah, look at them all. Tame chance, 200%. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. That's very good. We can probably do this. We can probably get around this. If only we could finish these freaking walls. Remove the flora and plant hay grass. I think what we can do... Okay, let's do this. Let's figure out how to do this. If I build out another wall that comes to the south, then I could, like, let them sort of head out there. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so structure, marble wall. We'll have the wall that stretches out like this. I think we're out of marble. Oh, no, it's all in there. It just needs to be moved. There's a pirate merchant who's just arrived. Okay, cool. We can trade with him. Or her. I don't know. Let's check who's got our talkie? Who's got the best talkies? Leland. 9 out of 20. Okay, Leland is having a nap at the moment, but we can wake him up to go and do some trading. Just tell him to sleep with a burning log. Let's see. Does this guy want to buy any of this stuff? Yeah? Leland, do me a favor. Come check it out. Oh, and we'll just quickly re-add this for anything that's not been moved. Alright. What? Okay. Right, let's see. Panther, medicine, some NATO cartridges, some 7.62 cartridges. They don't fit in my machine guns. My machine guns need 5.56. And some beer. Well, bother. That doesn't help me. Sell the guns for chicken feed? Sadly, no. I don't want to buy any of my standing lamps. Are my guns listed in here? Yeah. So they're 5.56, but he doesn't want to buy them. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. It would have been nice. What is this? All parts necessary to convert a Fantasy modular carbine to the light machine gun configuration. In order to reconfigure an already configured system, the modular... Oh my god. I think I need to do away with combat enhanced. But anyway, Jane doesn't want to buy any of our stuff, with the exception of some stone arrows, which I kind of need. Break into the ancient danger and get obliterated. If I can find some bullets for my machine guns, or if I can make some bullets, then I will, Bacon. Can you move location in-game? You can. You totally can. We can go out to the world view here, and I could then form a caravan, like by selecting these guys. And then you go to world, and then you... No, how do you do it? I mean, let's say that I wanted to go to this river over here, right? I could then... Where is it? Where is the button? Planet? No. Select a spot. Oh, it's this. And then you select where you want to go to, like here. Oh, it's the wrong way. Anyway. It's from here to here. And then you press form caravan. How have I forgotten how to do this? You click the house. What, like this house? Oh. Form caravan. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, you can move. You can form a caravan and go anywhere on the map. I mean, one of the things that I've never quite gotten around to doing is going and finding the crashed spaceship. Because that would be fun. But so far... Oh, hey, check it. Let's get some production underway. All right, we really, really do need to figure this out. Let's get this rolled around like this. We need some more steel, which we can mine from here. Orders. Mine. Okay. I need to start getting serious, guys. We need to start getting some things done. We need some steel. We need to make a fueled stove. We need to... I mean, we're going to try and tame some of these chickens and hopefully get them breeding and producing a good supply of food for us. And what we'll do is we'll fence this area off here so that they can run about. Got to do the thing in the place? No worries, Grim. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It's been good. It's been good so far. Catch you later, Grim. I hope your dog stops chasing flies. Enjoy the thing. Do the thing well. What are these? They're the LMG conversion kits, okay. And they're deteriorating at the moment. But there's not much I can do about that. Not much at all. Let's see what we can do about getting some proper food underway. Can we do simple meals here? No. We can do veggie mush. I guess that's fine. We can make some rice veggie mush. I don't think a single machine gun can stop an ancient danger. I saw an army of like 10 people with automatic machine guns struggle to beat it. I've beaten them a couple of times. A couple of times. It takes some careful planning and preferably some armor. Like in my old Rimworld series, I'm pretty sure that I busted one open. And inside there was... What? There was a couple of cryptosleep caskets full of people. And there were a couple of dudes guarding the joint, but they weren't really that terrible. Hey, let's get serious. Who's constructing? You need to do that all the time, Dan. Because this is starting to get silly. Like, we just frantically don't have enough beds at the moment. It's starting to become a problem. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go zone, and I want remove roof area down here. So this can be kind of outdoors, and we can let the chickens out there and sort of shoo them out into the field where they can eat a bunch of food and hopefully not die. That's the plan. You can use the slicer's claws, can be used as prosthetics? Yes. The scyther's blades, you can actually use it as a fake, like a tail for a dog. If your dog loses its tail, you can put a scyther's blade on it. Just because, you know, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't it have a giant, terrifying blade stuck to its butt? Seems like a great idea. Let's see. Loser, can you do me a favor? Ooh, she's not really happy at the moment. Where is the bow? Can you equip this short bow for me? Good. And with that short bow, we need to do some hunting. Quick smart. So we're going to hunt some turkeys. Just start sort of getting some meat. Oh, there's some more meat here. Some beef. Was that a cargo pod crash? Okay, I must have missed that. Are there any more easily huntable animals about? There's some muffalo there, but I kind of don't want to mess with them. And I don't want to kind of stray too far. There's a little foxy here. There's a raccoon. And an ibex. Lovely. And some more machine guns. Lots more machine guns. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. We've got a few things tagged up to hunt. It should be fine. Actually, why am I doing that? I can just go to the... Hey, we've tamed 3 chickens. 2 males and 1 female. Not bad. Wildlife. What else have we got? Boomlobes? No. Bucks? We can hunt some bucks. It's hilarious just hearing Loser in the background. Can you send traders? Yes, Bryce, you can. You can... With your caravan, you can load them up with gear, and it's made much easier if you also have some muffalo and that sort of thing. You can load them up with gear that you want to sell, and send them off to another town. Ooh, cargo pods. Cool. Ah, light leather. Excellent. Well, that'll come in handy. That'll come in very handy. Alright, but, back to this. Dan is starting to get this place completed, but very slowly. Can someone come and chop this down for me? Who's my chopper? It'd be Dan as well. Come here, Dan. Where are you? You're making beds. Could you just chop this down before you go to bed? Poor Harp's trying to sleep here. And Dan just chopped down a tree right next to her. So it's not the best at the moment. This place is... I'm critically not making very much progress at all at the moment. One of my chicks has wandered out. So that's the thing. If these chicks want to survive... they're all starving at the moment. If they want to survive, they need to be tamed. That's how this is working. They need to, like, agree to do my bidding and become, you know, my servants, as it were. Let's do this. We'll have our animal area, like, in here for now. And we'll pop our animals into area 1. Good. So they can go in there and eat the grass and scratch about and do whatever they want to do. I'll grow some hay grass later on. It's permanent summer here, so I'm not going to have any troubles with that. But this should hopefully at least give them something to do while we tame the rest of them. We've had a couple fall over, which is not great. But if they die, we'll just eat them. It's fine. Cool. How are we doing? Everyone's sleeping? Everyone's sleeping. What? Leland? What just happened? Quipped about vomiting with Macintosh. Made a comment about fat animals. Some cargo pods have arrived, full of simple meals by the looks of it, which is pretty nice. We'll have those. Excellent. Cool. Okay. Harp's going to go off and grab those for us. The rice is not coming along as quickly as I'd hoped it would. So I might just extend that another notch. And we'll see what we can do about sort of getting a snowball on how much rice we have up our sleeve. Hopefully at some point, we're going to be able to, you know, have a good sort of float. No, don't hunt. Oh, you bastard. That's it. You're getting hunted. And you're getting hunted. Bloody foxes. The fox in the hen house. I think we're in trouble with our chicks, though. Okay, so I've now killed 2 of the chicks that I've tamed. Because Dan hasn't been quick enough at getting through the building of the base. Like, this area here is finally indoors, which is fantastic. Chick 3 is about to die. Okay, great. So we now have no animals again. For Pete's sake. This is not great. We're not doing well here. And they're just going to gobble them straight up, aren't they? Okay. You guys are getting hunted. And we can pick up... What? Oh, I see. There we go. We can pick up those remaining ones and hopefully use them for something. How did these guns manage to get moved out here? Is that... Did I mark that as a zone somehow? No. They've just dumped them out here in the middle of nowhere for no particular reason. I'm not exactly sure why they would have done that. But anyway. It is a lot of chickens. A heck of a lot. Look at them all. And they're all dying. They're all dying very, very rapidly. We've got some that have moved outside, though. Are they mine? I've got 1. Okay, great. Cool. I think this is probably where all of my rice is going, though, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, dear. They've escaped. This one's died here, and as a result, the rest of them are sort of pouring out through this hole, which is not the best. Try and remove a wall. Yeah, I will, but I want to seal this off first. I want to seal this off so we can keep at least some of them inside this zone, and they can like eat the ground, like eat the grass and stuff on the ground. Imagine the explosions if all the chickens. Oh my god, Rav, how amazing would that be? If all of these chicks used that same mechanism. My god, that'd be terrifying. Alright, hang on. These chicks are starting to die. So let's get ourselves a butcher spot, like here. And let's just do... Butcher creature forever. Done. Okay. We'll see what we can do about getting someone... And it's going to be Harp, I guess? I mean, Dan is the better cook. Is there anyone else that can construct? Alright, Loser, you're going to do some construction. Dan, you can probably look at cooking as well. Just go back to sort of regular stuff. We'll see what we can do about getting some of these chicks butchered up and turned into usable food. Does that make sense? That would have been amazing. Utterly amazing. Alright. Come on, guys. We got to get this underway. Let's get this underway. Let's go. We'll get some torch lamps in. And how long have we been playing this round for? Like, almost an hour. And I've basically done nothing. I haven't achieved very much at all in this particular game. But that's okay. That's okay. We're kind of getting there. At least we've got a piece of hill root. That's kind of nice. We might be able to grow some more of that shortly. Alright. So, Harper's doing some butchering, which is excellent. And hopefully, I mean, they only yield 2 meat each, which James just ate raw. But, yeah, exactly. I've got, like, the mega amazing amount of chicks. Like, I've never seen this many chicks in one place before. Even when I had, like, a really efficient chicken farm, I had nowhere near this many. This is just incredible. But look at all these dead chicks floating about. We've got 2 days to go on most of them. 1.3, 1.9. We should be able to butcher and smoke up all of this chicken meat rather quickly. What can we do? Can we... Okay, smoked meat's at the top. Let's turn Vegemite off for now. And we'll try and just do... We'll try and just do butchering. And try and get some smoked meat underway. So Harper's like frantically butchering up a whole bunch of chicken meat. Okay, Dan's cooking it up for us. We got this. We got this. We're going okay. We're going okay. We're going to get the walls up and running. Hopefully we can then cut a hole through here. And let these guys out so that they're not, like, trapped inside. A tortoise has decided to attack Loser, which is not great. Loser, can you just shoot it? Yep. Give me another one. Great. One more? Okay. Back off a little bit. Oh. She's had a cup of hot cocoa. Never wanted fried chicken more than now. Oh man, there's a great place that I go to down here called The Art of Fried Chicken. And it's really good. Although, they do have... They have like a Nashville seasoning, which is... Oof, very spicy. I was quite surprised. Oh, I shattered its nose. Like, amazingly, this tortoise is doing quite well. Okay. Loser, quick. Like, we're wasting all of our arrows trying to take down this tortoise. And it's just refusing to die. It's being very, very... Like, it's... Basically, it looks like it's going like, you know... It's that old tortoise in the hare sort of scenario. Where it's just like, yeah, I'll get you. I'm coming. 15 hours before I die, but I'm going to come and kill you. Harp, you going to try shooting it all the way from there? That's fine. It is armored. Exactly. There we go. Lovely work. Finally got a shot to the head. Or, oh, a destroyed brain. That'll do the trick. So yeah, turtle soup. Back on the menu. We've got all sorts of meat floating around about. Let's do this and allow all of those arrows, shall we? Alright. Dan needs to build this wall. And a transport pod has crashed. And Shifty. William Shifty Valley. Wow. A child spy defector. Death in 7 hours. Can we get there in time? Okay. So, yeah. That's fairly easy, actually. Let's just do this. Let's go... I guess... James, do you want to give your bed up? Or are we going to pop in... We'll just pop in a sleeping spot. It's fine. And then we'll make that for medical, and we'll get, I guess, Dan? Who was the other doctor? James. Okay. James, do us a favour, mate. Come and... Oh. Huh. Yeah. So I'll need to capture him. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We'll have another one in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up and running before he goes. Honestly. Why are there so many corpses that are just sitting here and not being butchered? Why is there so much work to be done and no one's doing it? Do I want to put loser on some cooking as well? It's probably a good idea. Alright. I'm just going to ignore that guy and let him just bleed out. Because he's from the East Tumiba Dominion. Which... Yeah, they're pretty hostile towards me. I mean, minus 20 is not bad. If I rescued this guy, I might be able to turn them around a little bit. I could make a little prison here. It's probably not a bad idea. That's probably not a bad idea, but... No, you know what? I'm just going to ignore him. I'm going to concentrate on us for the time being, and we'll go and tackle him later on. Okay, so, there's some more rice on the way, which is fantastic. There's a bunch of dead chicks all over the place, which is not great. And there's just critically not enough food. Sorry, there's not enough butchering going on at the moment. There's a dead chick on the fire, which is not great. And then the rest of this just... It's chicken genocide here. It's terrible. I didn't think it was going to go this poorly. He was a child spy. He can handle a little interrogation. Probably. Too late now. But that's okay. We'll just let him get eaten by rhinoceroses. Oh, no. Look. They've put the rice inside in this room here, which is my storage room, and it's immediately been eaten by all the chickens. Which is not great. At least the chickens won't die, though. We might have a chance of actually taming them. Are they going to eat... They're eating the smoked meat as well. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. We need to move the food production area away from the chickens. Can we... Aww. Desiccated. Can you make Dan prioritize the walls? Yes. I think I'm going to have to set him back to that. He was set to prioritize that before, but then he sort of got distracted for some reason. That's alright. We'll get that done. We'll get them pushed outside, and hopefully we can get this underway. Kill the chickens. There are plenty of dead chickens. We're just not able to butcher them fast. Actually, am I doing a silly thing by trying to keep these chickens? We've got 3, but they're all male. If we could just tame one female chick, it'd be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. We'll kill these male ones. And just thin the herd a little bit, as it were. And then we'll try and keep a bunch of the female ones that we can use for egg laying. Does that make sense? Okay, James is having a sad wander. Macintosh is having a daze. And Harp, I think that was a while ago, the insulting spree. Alright, so we'll kill all those male chicks. We'll get rid of them. And then we'll look at... I mean, there's all of this meat that's just rotting up here now. Because we haven't been able to get to it in time to butcher it all up. Which is disappointing. And then all of these chicks out here have gone off. I'm not doing well, guys. I'm not doing well at all. I'm starting to get a little bit cranky with this map. There's just too much going on, and these guys are just not... Uh-oh. Dan. Oh, man. Alright, mate. Come and deconstruct that. And then go to bed. Cool. Alright. So, the existing chickens that are in here that aren't dead can now be let outside. This door, I'm going to hold open so that the chicks can then start flowing outside and hopefully have a scratch about. You can deconstruct that wall. You mean this one here? I could. Yeah, actually I will. Yeah. So let's deconstruct this wall here, and then we'll rip up the floor underneath it as well. And we'll just let the chicks sort of find their way outdoors. And hopefully get out of my freaking kitchen. Oh no. Alrighty. It's serious time. Loser. Uh-oh. Loser is down. Okay. What are we going to do? Who else is going to be able to do some damage here? Macintosh. Macintosh is having a sad wander. Okay, great. Alright. Harp? Who's got some shooting? Dan? None. Bye-bye, loser. One Punch Man, exactly. It just cracked her one and she went straight down. Her ear has been destroyed. It doesn't seem to... Okay, James... Can you not be outside? Oh, you're in a sad wander. Okay. So Lachlan, or Leland. Leland's got a little bit of shooting skill. Dan's got none whatsoever, and Harp's got a little bit. Okay, so Leland, can you grab this for me, please? And maybe we can at least, like, do a little bit of damage. Hopefully crack it once or twice before it kills James. Nope, too late. Quick. Quick, leg it. Okay, everyone. Macintosh. Macintosh. Get a bit of wood. Dan. Get a bit of wood. We're just going to beat it to death with sticks. And Harp. Grab a piece of wood. Maybe this one. And Dan, you can grab this one. No? Dan is incapable of violence. Oh, no. Alright. Where's it going? It's just wandering about. Okay. So Macintosh and Harp. Go do that. Dan, you can stay there, I suppose. Freaking Muffalo. Okay, it's going to die in 2 hours. It's fine. Alright, so Macintosh is fine. Dan, you're fine. Dan, I think you might need to be doing some doctoring. Could you prioritize rescuing some people, please? Right. No unreserved non-prisoner bed in safe temperature. Alright, let's get some emergency sleeping spots down, which I should have probably had already. 2, 3, that'll do. Twilight Demon, yes it is. It certainly is. Okay, hang on. I need to check a few things here. Let's see. How's everyone doing? No immediate danger. No immediate danger. No immediate danger. Okay. So we're fine. We're fine. Who else we got here? James. Dan, can you rescue James first? We'll see if we can get him indoors. Macintosh, can you rescue a few people as well? We'll see what we can do about getting some people back in their bed and patching them up a little bit. For your reference, Twilight. Non-player characters start naked, can never build a cooler, so I can't build a fridge. There's a psychic soothe, and we started with a whole bunch, like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like a heap. Stand in the doorway to melee. Yeah, I should have done that. Dang. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. We managed to make it through. We are slightly out of trouble. The grass has been removed in here in a fairly short amount of time. Like, these chickens have just decimated the amount of grass that we have. We've got... You know what? These guys can be slaughtered. I don't need male No, wait, I do need one, don't I? Yeah, okay. Right, so let's cancel. Let's cancel that. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. We need to keep at least a couple. Dan, can you rescue... No, she's up. Okay. Loser just managed to get back on her feet and figured herself out. Do fans cool them? I can make a passive cooler, I think. Yeah, so I can make a... Oh, that's a bit of a cheat. These are modded coolers that go over a wall. But... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lachlan and Loser are currently having a bit of a tanty. Loser is going to start setting things on fire, which is never fun. Oh no, now she's going to bed. Okay, cool. But Lachlan's still going a bit berserk. She's punching some walls and stuff. But anyway, I can make a cooler, which is a modded one, that's designed so that you can plonk it on without having to break the wall first. Uh-oh. Man-hunting pigs. Dang. That is not good. Harp, can you do me a favor and then grab this, prioritize hauling, and then prioritize hauling, and then prioritize hauling. Very quickly. And what we'll do is we'll quickly go quick zone, manage areas, new area, great. Area 2 can just be indoors. And then we're going to restrict everyone to indoors. As soon as Harp gets... Harp? Great. Okay, let's get everyone into Area 2. Harp's just collapsed. Dan, where are you going? Okay. So the piggies have decided to come and attack us. Alert colonist needs rescue. Oh, come on. Was it Harp? No. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Alright. The piggies are attacking, but we're just going to hide inside. We've got plenty of chicks and stuff that we can worry about in here. And hopefully... Like Dan's just feeding a dead chick to Leland. That's awesome. What's going on with my cooking in this place? Make smoked meat, yes. Butcher creature forever, yes. Not quite sure what's happening here. Oh, we've got some chickens floating about that need to be butchered. Is it just because they're not in a storage zone? Let's check. Attack the pigs. I think I'll be in trouble if I do that. Let's see. Chicken corpse. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why those chickens aren't getting butchered. Unless it's... Why are the chickens going outdoors? Oh, I see. Oh, Dan, my friend. Loser, quick. Oh, jeez. We've breached. They're coming right for us. Maybe the chickens will fight them for us. Oh, no. Okay. James McIntosh. Quick. Can I get you guys to equip some wood, please? And Macintosh, grab this one. Oh, we're in trouble now. We're in heaps of trouble. These pigs are going to wreck us. Lachlan? Alright, Lachlan. Stand in the doorway. No. Oh. The man in black's turned up. That's how we know we're in a bad spot. It's milk. Milk the man in black. You only get 1 or 2 pieces of milk meat from chicks. That's true. And it's a lot of work to, like, oh my god, look at this place. This is disgusting. This is a bad base. Alright, Milk. Show us what you got. This one. James? No, James. No, just stand there, mate. You need to survive. Oh, are they going to bust their way through into here as well? Okay, Loser's died. They have busted their way in. Oh my god. I was hoping I could just, like, hide James inside. I've just been decimated by a pack of pigs. How did that one get through the door? Did one of the chicks just open the door? Oh, it must... I wasn't watching it. Must have... One of the chicks must have walked into the doorway. Oh, man. Alright, no immediate danger. No immediate danger. Freaking murderous chickens. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is really bad. There goes Dan. Who else are we gonna lose? Milk? How you feeling, buddy? 2 hours away. Macintosh has died. Leland, no immediate danger. James, no immediate danger. Harp is probably... Okay, we got infection starting now as well. Yep. And another one. And another one. And Milk's dead. Okay. So, Chick 3 has died. Where are the infections? Were they on... Who were they? Oh, it was Milk. Okay. Alright. Well, death by eggs and bacon. Exactly. Oh, man. That is just amazingly disappointing. That's it, right? The Bacon and Egg Massacre of 2019. Killed by chickens and pigs. I mean, these guys aren't, like, in any direct risk right now. I mean, there's the possibility that Harp is going to get back up and running. There goes breakfast. I mean, James isn't super bad, but the malnutrition is starting to kick in now. Unless these guys magically get back up on their own, it might be the end. Who would have thought the chicks would be the ruin? I thought they were going to be my salvation. We just lost a cockerel. I mean, they're starting to mature now and everything. Check them. They're wandering about. They're eating all my rice. I mean, this is basically now Animal Farm. There's some cargo pods that have dropped up here with some grenades. Awesome. But yeah. That's it. If the pigs were mad, they would stop when they sleep. Yeah. Sadly, we are kind of at the mercy of these pigs right now. I think this might just be the end. There goes Leland. Just make it to the grenades. Should have slaughtered... Oh yeah, I should have slaughtered the chickens. I should have cooked up all those eggs and had a lovely big, you know, a huge omelette and gone, oh, there you go, I'm done. But, yeah. I thought that I was going to be, able to sort of hold it. Harp has collapsed due to exhaustion. James is still down with severe malnutrition now. Yeah. And we've already had our man in black. Start praying to the pork gods. Saint Ronald McDonald. Bless us with your McRib. In our time of... Oh, James is gone from blood loss. And Harp, she's the last one here. So I think, my friends, that is a big, big rip. It's 1:30. Okay, you know what? I think that's probably going to be a fair spot for us to leave this. The double M, the pigs were the end, I'm sorry. It was... Harp is hanging in there. Rimworld tries to kill you, that's what it does. It does. It does. And especially when you play on Randy Rando. Like, it's not just, you know, here is, you know, here's a raid, here's this, here's that. It's not just the nice things. Randy Rando throws weird stuff at you, like packs of marauding pigs. You been enjoying the book I recommended? Which one, Kelly? I've had a lot of work I've had a lot of work lately, but I've been making headway. It is neat. So far with the neighborhood's like, oh yes, okay. Only forward. Is it here? No, it's in my bag. I haven't unpacked it since I So I came back from Sydney on Wednesday. It's such a great book. It's a wonderful book. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You hope Harp survives? Well, she's at 90% malnutrition at the moment, 91%, and she is exhausted and crashed. So the likelihood of her getting up is very, very low. And even if she does get up, there's zero food for her to eat. So, yeah, I mean, we could grab one of these chickens. I mean, they're just... There she goes. Everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone else will find a use for the ruins of this place. And by someone, I mean these chickens. This map is now just absolutely populated by chickens. And apparently one of those pigs did die. From... Oh, right. Okay. So the man in black managed to hit one. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. You're a Patreon now as well. Oh, good on you, mate. That's spectacular. I hope you have a good evening too. And I hope you get to put your feet up and enjoy some more of that book this evening. It is, as Jeff said, best book ever. Maybe not best book ever, but definitely a very, very fun book. It's very easy to just accidentally blast through like 5 chapters of it in one sitting. And then all of a sudden you look up and go, oh, is it meant to be dark? Whoopsie daisy. The bacon and eggs have a home now? Exactly. Where did the piggies go? Did they run away? I think they did. They must have scarpered ever. Twilight Demon, time for you to go. No, the best book EVA. Extravehicular activity, Jeff. Well, friends, that was a fun little stream. A fun, short little stream. We're going to do like a proper short one this time. Let it roll. Twilight, have some fun. Loco, Jeff, Kelly, Rav, Jacob. Thank you very much for joining me, friends. It's been a fun one. Even if it's been a little bit of a short one. But that's okay. It was unplanned. And there's an episode of Prison Architect there for you to watch, in case you haven't yet seen it. And hopefully I'll be able to pop a few more things up and keep things nice and clean for next week, so we don't have another gap like we did yesterday. So, Rav, Double M, John, thanks for joining me, friends. I'll see you next time. Oh. I don't think this friendly AI knows what's going on. Maybe it's not fully artificially intelligent. Maybe it's a, friendly, partially intelligent. Alright, friends. I'm out. Time for some lunch for me. I'll see you next time.